If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
This is where the fun begins.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sithcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm your host, PJ, the Paradox Nerd, and today, Sean's not around again. He's still setting up in his new house, but we do have some special guests tonight. Quite a few, actually. First, we're going to start off with one of our returning guests, the man, the myth, the Lord Vader himself, Thor. Thor, thank you for hopping on the show.
You may dispense with the pleasantries, PJ. I'm here to put you back on schedule.
Oh, love it.
You got the voice too, man.
Yeah, he's definitely got the voice. So another special guest today, his first time here. You probably you probably seen him in the chat. We got Steven.
What's up?
In the house. What's up, Steven? Thank you for hopping on.
Appreciate
the show tonight, man. So we do have Matt from Rogue 16 coming on. He's just setting up, and then he'll be on a little bit later. But yeah, we got guys. I mean, we didn't go live last week. I was under the weather. Plus, it was really not much to talk about. Yeah, there's been such a lull, with some of the content, like in terms of TV shows, movies, even news. So, but even with collectibles too, there wasn't really much that got released last week. But man, they hit us or bombarded us just this week. I was just like, oh my gosh, the group, the Sithcast Facebook group was quiet, and all of a sudden I'm like, tag, post. I was like, holy crap. So, but yeah, before we dive into things real quick here, we do want to get to know Steven. He's a fellow collector. He's been in the community. You guys see him around, and we definitely want to get to know him, his love for Star Wars and his collecting journey. So yeah, Steven, I always ask all my guests this, but what are your top 3 Star Wars movies of all time?
Top 3.
Yeah.
In order or just list the 3 of them?
If you could do an order, or it doesn't have to be. Yeah.
I think last time, which I may have to amend, but I think Empire or Jedi for number 1.
Oh, nice.
Number 1, number 2, they're kind of right in there.
Yeah.
And then for sure, probably the first one. What's up,
hey
Matt?
guys.
Hey, Matt.
Good to see you again,
Matt, in the easy.
Hey,
Matt,
sorry, I'm late.
easy.
You're
No,
good.
don't worry,
I
man.
apologize.
No, man. No, thank you for hopping on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Good to see
yeah.
all you guys, all your fresh faces.
Yes. Just like old times, man.
My
Just
goodness,
like old
all
times.
these good people here. I love it.
Matt,
Yes.
you probably got deja vu right now.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys, PJ, you saw his. Did you see his collection tour?
Oh
It's
yeah,
freaking
dude.
fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched that, dude. Glad that you brought that back, actually. So
Yeah, me too. I'm
It's
excited.
really nice,
It's cool.
and yeah. So obviously, guys, we're gonna just get to know Steven and him, and his love for Star Wars. But if you guys want to deep dive into his beautiful collection and deep dive to all the pieces that he has, please check out Rogue 16. I'll put the link in the chat, man. So you get to see his beautiful collection so well.
Steven did a
displayed.
killer job. Steve, you took a lot of really beautiful pictures of your.
Oh
collection,
yeah,
so.
man. I was
Yeah,
just we were just
I
talking
appreciate
about it too. I was like, man, you must be working. You must be doing this for a living, because I saw that portrait or the profile here, your profile picture with Chewbacca, or it was a picture of Chewbacca.
Oh
right?
yeah. It was a Chewie.
And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, man, the lighting is amazing.
Nice.
It's hitting him in the right areas.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
I'm like, yeah, this guy must work in.
Yeah, I probably took 100, 200 photos of that just on an intervalometer because I had a manual focus. So I was just trying to find the right spot where I was in focus.
Yeah. No, but
Thor,
yeah.
speaking of lighting, Thor, that lighting's killer, dude. I love that.
I know I gotta fix that one. I gotta order another one because
That's nice.
I don't know. Yeah, thanks, man.
Like sweet.
Yeah, I gotta it's
What-
messed up because I just got a piece in it and I don't know where to put it.
What'd
So
you get?
I got a fan art Count Dooku,
Nice.
and it's still the box been like I just been staring at the box all week, man.
Did you do that lighting yourself or
Yeah,
that came with it?
No, I got these are actually like I came up with this by accident. These are like K-Laxes.
Okay.
Like IKEA. And so like one time I had them and I put them in the wrong way, and like so like the one that goes sideways it broke. So I just had the one that I said, okay, well that ain't gonna work. So I had to like take that out. And I said, man, what am I gonna do with this thing? And like I found these LEDs, so I just ran the LED lights in there. And I was okay,
It's cool.
and then I started to stack them, and it just worked out.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah,
It looks
it looks
sweet.
great.
It looks like
I call it
that
this-
Death Star, like going into the hangar kind of look.
yeah, thanks, man. It's actually it's a row underneath all those too, and
Okay.
right underneath Sidious and them. General Grievous is down there, but I got to I don't want to put Dooku down there, so I got to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Love it.
Yeah, it's the Sith wall.
Yeah, the Great Wall
Full
of
of
Sith.
Sith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you can't see in the dark. That's Sarge Ventress and Maris Brood. So
Oh.
Are those the in the dark there, Thor? Are those fan art pieces as well?
yeah, those our man.
Yeah.
it ain't around no more.
Gotcha.
Made those, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. But yeah, I put the link to Rogue 16 channel. Like I said, they deep dived into Steven's collection, so please check it out. But yeah, Steven, getting to know you. So number one is Empire Strikes Back, between Empire and Return of the Jedi. You said.
I know I had Matt. You came in right at the right time. I couldn't remember what I said last time, but I was rewatching Empire, and I'm like, man, maybe that's my favorite. I don't know.
I can't remember. What did you say? Do you remember? You don't remember?
I think I said Jedi, Empire, and then Revenge of the Sith. But
Yeah,
it's
that's right,
always
I think you did.
it's something
Revenge-
like that.
So Revenge
Yeah.
of the Sith is up there, though.
Yeah,
That's all I need to
I'm
know.
not a prequel hater. I have Jar Jar.
Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about
so-
Jar Jar for sure.
PJ, what are your top three?
Empire, Revenge of the Sith, and
Okay, so you put it second.
yeah, Rogue One. Oh my gosh, I was saying
always
Rogue
for-
16.
Yeah, row one.
Yeah, Rogue One.
always
is
forget about
like,
Rogue One.
It's coming up there. But I just have to go back to the original. It's the New
Yeah.
Hope. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
sure.
because it started everything for me. So
See,
yeah,
mine's Return of the Jedi,
Mhm.
Empire, and then Rogue One. I freaking love Rogue One.
yeah, Rogue One is creeping up though. It
It's
might
so
knock. It's just one of those like if it's on, like I'm watching it. And
Yeah.
it's just like a nice mixture of everything. So
I think Steven, we were talking too about how we all liked
Solo.
Solo as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
actually,
one gives-
I thought it was
No one gives
decent.
any love to Solo anymore.
no, actually,
No,
I was,
no.
I was watching a documentary recently on Solo because I think what's his name? Lawrence Kasdan was working on that. That was in the works before Disney
Yeah, it's
bought
not surprising. I guess.
what's that called? No,
Yeah,
I was
because-
watching Star Wars Theory. Yeah, he was talking to the writer, and the writer was saying that like, yeah, they bought that. That was in the works before Disney bought Lucasfilms.
It's not surprising.
Interesting.
So yeah, but the thing too is, it's obviously I think I don't know, maybe it was just the timing because it was around
Yeah.
like Endgame and I don't know Infinity War or whatever the case is. There was a lot of things happening that month. I remember I was like, oh, it looks like I'm going back to the movie theater again. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like
it kind of got
Deadpool-
buried.
yeah,
It kind of got buried.
but it's crazy how that is such a it's probably one of the most underrated films
I
out
like
there.
it a lot. Thor,
could be a lot of
what are your
factors.
top three, Thor?
Almost it's Empire, Revenge of the Sith, and Rogue One. Those are my top
Okay,
three.
yeah.
And Rogue One,
Cool.
Yeah.
Freaking
get
love
out of
Rogue
here!
One.
It snuck up there. Well,
Dude, Rogue One
obviously,
is-
Thor. I haven't asked you in a while because we've been knowing we've known each other for a long time. We've been doing this for quite some time. But oh my gosh, that's a first.
Thor,
for me
did
to
you
hear.
like Andor? The show?
No.
Okay,
No.
so that's
No,
interesting.
you
'cause
prefer-
I
some
didn't.
people like Rogue One even better now because of Andor, right? Because Andor came out and like gave some context to that. So like, it's just interesting because I think Rogue One on its own is
Perfect.
it's fantastic, right?
great.
It's fantastic, but I do
Yeah.
like that Andor gave us more, and so but yeah,
Mhm.
I was just wondering. That's cool.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
I was gonna say that, you know, great top three, you know, Steven and everyone else. But just really quick too, Steven, who are your top three Star Wars characters of all time?
Oh, top 3 characters, man. That's gonna be tough. I don't want to be basic and say Boba like everybody else.
Whoa,
but it's definitely in
nothing
there.
wrong with that. Nothing wrong
I'll
with
say
that.
that. I'll say Vader for
Okay.
sure. And then, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Luke as well. Super basic picks, but that's probably where I'm landing.
Wait, Boba, Vader, and Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great. Light side or dark side?
I think the dark side stuff looks
Okay,
cooler. For sure.
You can stay on. You can stay on.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep you on.
I knew the right answer.
I
I
was
thought
ready
about
to-
it. I was
to-
like, Sith
I
guys.
should
ready
be
to
on
do-
here then. Should I be
I
on
know.
here? Because I much prefer the light side, but dude,
Yeah,
you,
no,
you
I'm
got see mine's like Luke, Wicket, and like
Wicket.
Wicket.
What
Wicket.
the
I
freak?
freaking love Ewok.
What the hell is that?
I'm a Luke fan. I'm
Oh
a
my God.
I'm a Han Solo fan. I don't know if I would, but
Woo!
I would say one of those two, and then
Wicket.
Obi-Wan. But freaking any Ewok, just
Wow.
an Ewok. Freaking love Ewok.
That's-
Any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them.
Any of them.
All right. Cool. And
PJ?
just yes. Oh me. Oh.
I know Jar Jar's
easy.
on there.
Oh, that's number one. Number one, right? That's
Gotta love Jar Jar.
I would say the Porgs. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's Vader, Boba, for sure. I say Vader, Anakin because they're the same person. Oh, you know, I haven't thought of the third one. Oh my gosh, I've been asking everyone else this, but Vader, Boba, and Emperor. Oh, we gotta put Emperor.
Oh,
up there.
yeah. I didn't even think about that.
As you can see, it's all dark. It's all
Yeah.
really dark.
No Darth Maul.
Oh, Darth Maul too, but I love Darth Maul, but Emperor, man, he's the man. He like
PJ, you're not young Anakin. Not
no,
like
no.
Anakin as a boy.
I
Holy
mean,
shit.
no. I mean, I like the Revenge of the Sith Anakin
No,
and more than
no
that.
kidding.
No, yeah, no.
Thor?
Even, huh?
I Thor, I don't think you picked your.
Y'all know
Top
who
three,
number,
man.
y'all know who
Yeah,
number one is.
yeah.
Yeah, that's easy. That's
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sidious, and then this one's gonna surprise you. I'm gonna say Yoda.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
Really?
Yeah, Yoda's a
Okay.
good one. Yoda's a great one.
Actually, yeah, Yoda's up there for me, but like, nah, didn't break the top three.
Yeah, Yoda's always been my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoda's, you know, he's always been around, like, you know, a lot of the movies too. So, yeah, hopefully we get to see him come back in another way, shape, or form, you know.
Acolyte
any of
season
those-
2.
Yeah,
well,
they tried to bring him back, but everybody, you know.
Yeah, that one, unfortunately, yeah, I don't think that's happening. But maybe I don't know how they or when they could bring him back. But it'll be nice to see him back though. All right, so just really quick, before we deep dive into the other things that were announced this week. So Steven, I know you through the Regal Robot, like, you know,
My spam.
yeah, well, not spam, but you know, like through the Facebooks, and that's basically how I got to know who you are. You have a beautiful Regal Robot collection, but
For
yeah,
sure.
how did everything started for you, man? Like, how did you get into this collecting, Star Wars collecting journey?
Well, I mean, I talked into it quite a bit more with Matt and Jason, but
Yeah,
again, really a lot of it was just like I grew up watching the original trilogy with my dad a lot, and that was kind of some of my more fond memories of my childhood, at least my time with him. So it was really just that, and you know, collecting Lego at one point, and you know, deciding like, hey, you know, these are cool, but I want something a little more realistic, and I'd say that's probably about kind of how everything got started in a very condensed version.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say too, man, because I think I've known Matt for so long, so has Thor, and I think we've seen each other grow in terms of our collecting. Matt, I think I've known Matt since we were collecting Hot Toys,
Yeah.
and and I've seen his collection grow from that point. And same with
Yeah,
Thor.
changed a lot.
Thor was collecting, a lot of statues, Marvel, Star Wars, and then now he just kind of like you could see in the background, he
Yeah.
honed it down to just sticking with Siths or dark side, should I say?
But PJ, part of that is
Mhm.
because other collectors affect how you think about your own collection, right? Like
For
Thor
sure.
and you and other people got me started thinking about the statues and some of these other things,
Yeah.
which made me kind of branch out. And you know what I mean? Like that's just part of the collecting journey, right? But yeah.
Mhm.
So it's interesting how that happens, right?
No, but it's a great journey, and I'm so happy to share it with
Mhm.
you guys. Honestly, like look at us. We're still friends for so long. I mean, geez, I don't even know how many years it's been. At least over 5 years, I would
Yeah.
say. So, but yeah, Steven, like, I mean, because Steven's collecting is like, I don't know how you went from Lego to like Regal Robot. Like,
Yeah.
was there any in between? Was there like a statue that like you were like, oh, let me try this?
I picked up a couple of sideshow statues
Oh, you did.
early on. Just I think the
Mhm.
Vader was the first one I got, the 1/5 Vader, the Mythos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was the first one that I got. That was a little over a year ago,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna blame the Hyperdrive channel for getting me into Regal Robot. That's kind of how I got started with all that. Started with the Rancor,
Mhm.
and
Oh, which
just
this
went.
one? This Rancor?
No,
The smaller
the small one. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
the
the
small.
first piece I picked up actually.
The maquette, right?
Yeah, the maquette. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
Oh,
first piece.
and then
Um,
you went back and picked up some of the other stuff.
yeah, thankfully I was able to get almost every one of them at retail, so it was not bad. And I had been collecting Lego for probably about like 5 years or so. So
Mhm.
at that time I wasn't part of any groups. I didn't even have a Facebook account, so I was kind of just collecting in quiet.
Yeah.
And at some point I explained this to Matt, like I had moved. I just didn't want to deal with moving that stuff anymore. Kind of, started to evolve the collection a little bit. So I sold like, I don't know how many sets. I had a bunch of box ones that I just never got around to building that were sealed. So, they went over retail on eBay and just kind of completely
Really?
flipped it like that. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Steven,
Surprisingly,
you used your, I mean, like we talked about, you used your collection to
to fund it. Yeah.
fund and build your collection to where you want it now, right? Like that's a
Yeah.
smart way to go.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, all that money was spent at some point, right? But it's over the period of maybe like 5 years, and then you have something you don't really want anymore. Like you want to
Yeah.
get into something else, just
Right.
move laterally. You don't have to hold on to everything.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was gonna say too is that like I do have some Lego sets,
yeah,
and Matt, I think you and I talked about this. You had the Millennium
Mhm.
Falcon at one point, and you were like trying to find time to put it together, and that's my problem right now is that I do have a couple sets because when every time you pass
Yeah.
by the Lego store, you go in, you're like, oh,
Yeah, I
that
love the
looks
Lego
cool,
stuff.
and you pick it up, and you're like, and you bring the box home, and you're like, all right, I'll put it together, and then for me, I just never have the
yeah,
time to. And I still have the at Lego set that it's still in the box, and my wife is literally ready to divorce me and say, if either you put this set together or you're out of here.
See,
Well,
my
PJ,
problem with Legos is that you bring something back like that, and to me it felt the same as the 6 scale figures. I just kept
Mm,
looking at things like one thing does not look like the other, and it
Yeah.
just
I see.
felt out of place.
Off.
And so I just I haven't gotten more into to Lego stuff or gone back to the 1/6 stuff because it just doesn't feel like it fits anymore.
I saw
Yeah.
the Star Destroyer up close. The Lego Junior used to have.
Yeah.
It.
Mhm.
That thing is massive.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Massive.
Yeah.
Some of
Oh
them
my
are
God.
massive.
Yeah.
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 Funnily enough, even with all this, crap I got behind me, it feels less cluttered than before.
No,
and,
it's
and and the dusting was a huge problem. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you all have tried dusting Legos. It's not like dusting these pieces where you just give it a
Right.
little once over. Like, it's in the grooves of everything.
Bought
So it
Did
sucks,
you
man.
use an air can or no?
I did. I had like a little keyboard vacuum I tried using too, which worked okay. But
blowing that shit around
yeah,
onto other things though. That's
yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
Like you got
It was a pain. But yeah, I mean, PJ, you talked about the time. That was part of the main thing. I was in college at the time,
Mhm.
and I was still working basically full time doing freelance gigs. So I was like, I'm either doing schoolwork or editing or out shooting, for work, and I just didn't have any time to try to put these things together. So they just sat box for years.
Yeah. But you said, you said it perfectly too, right? Like, you look at your collection now, there's a lot more, but like you said, it's less cluttered because it's, and that's what I'm finding myself doing right now. Like, yes, I love Hot Toys and they're phenomenal, but I feel like my collection looks more cluttered with a lot of them there, rather than like how Matt has this, his displayed, and
Yeah.
including yours, Steven. Like, even though they're big and massive and take up a lot of room, but when you display them correctly, they don't look so like overwhelming,
Yeah.
cluttered. And I think your collection, it's beautiful, man.
Appreciate
And
it.
and one thing about Regal Robot,
But-
they put
but
like
PJ,
high quality
just
products. So
real quick though, like his collection looks good because he's got space around everything, right? Like he's got
Yeah.
and Steven, you're working with a very small room, just like I don't have a big room either, right? So
Yeah.
like you're working with very little space and you're doing a great job, but like it's not like you can just go crazy.
No,
Because
no,
then your
you're
room's gonna
constrained.
start to look, your room's gonna start to look really cluttered, and so it's you gotta figure out, which I think is a good a good thing
Problem, if you want to
Thor
call it that, yeah.
has taught a lot of people is to be patient and to be very selective, and that's a very good thing that someone that's been collecting for a very long time would understand that other people wouldn't, is that you need to be very selective and
yeah.
and very curate
For
your
sure.
collection.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, though. It's going to get a lot harder with all these maquettes coming out. But
Yeah.
today, the
Yeah.
Gamorrean came in earlier. I was already like looking back there, trying to figure out, like, all right, what am I
But
moving? Because
you have the boxes though, right? Those boxes and the
they're empty. I'm just
they can
waiting.
come out,
What I don't want to do is I don't want to just pull out one and just put it awkwardly there in the bottom.
yeah, I got you.
So I gotta find out once I get like 8 of them or so, then I'll just pull them all out. But until then, they're gonna be kind of hanging around
Yeah,
different places. Yeah,
yeah, that'll look
Yeah,
good though.
but
That'll look good.
yeah, and you know what? One thing I admire about your collection is that you're sticking to one type of genre, which is like a lot of like prop replicas, maquettes and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's displayed really, really well. It looks beautiful. Love the lighting. Yeah, man, and like I said, what a beautiful collection you have there.
appreciate it. Don't get me wrong; it's hard with some of these statues coming out look sweet, but
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
we're gonna.
I'm telling myself like tunnel vision, like no, it's not happening.
That's good.
That's
so.
good. That's you're better than me because
Better than me as well.
yeah.
Did you get the
'cause-
Gamorrean, PJ?
Yeah, I did. I
Did it
was
come in
going
yet?
to. No, I'm probably gonna pay it off soon. I put it on a payment plan.
Oh,
but
payment plan. Okay.
You know what it is too, and Steven, you know this. You laugh at a lot of my posts on Regal Robot. I'm like, release the damn slug,
Oh yeah.
right? So I just like want the slug. I'm waiting for Tom to just say, "All right, PJ, I'm done with
We're
you."
doing it.
Like, yeah, we're just releasing it.
It took
But-
him a while to get it with that photo. I was hoping my picture would help you out.
Oh yeah. No, I think it is. Hopefully, but hopefully he's listening. But I don't think he is. But anyway, still, I'll still put it in the group to release the damn slug. And I am not getting the big one. I'm not getting. It's just, first of
It's gonna
all,
be huge.
my wife would kill me if I have this huge thing hanging
Yep.
up. But yeah, I'm just gonna just stick with the maquette. It's a maquette, right? Or what
It's
do you
gonna be
call it?
a scaled down prop replica.
Yeah,
So,
scaled down prop replica.
yeah.
Yeah.
You see, I think it's like 65% size, but it's vertical. So it won't take up so much width on your shelf.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Which
best
looks-
decision I ever made was to not buy that maquette line, not buy into it. I think I got one like really long time ago, and then after that I was like, no, I'm good.
Well,
'Cause
yeah.
they come out. They have so many, and he's
There's
coming
a
out with
lot.
so many more. PJ, like
Yeah.
he has so many. He's gonna come out with. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, good for them. That's awesome. But like, holy shit, dude. It's a lot.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
it's a lot.
problem at some point.
Yeah.
There is no escape.
Well,
I'm
see,
in
here's
now.
the thing.
Tom's
I'm
got
right.
me.
See, the thing too is that like Steven, I'm already looking at your collection. I'm like, oh yeah, you could take out that lighting there and just put some more maquettes there. So oh yeah, there's a will, there's a way.
Look, to be honest though, if it really came down to it, I could move away from the horizontal display and just get some cabinets like everybody else.
Yeah, go
But
there.
this was like a cheap, like temporary solution that, you know, I've had to move every couple of years, so it's easy for me to just say, hey, like, screw these Target shells, I'll just get new ones or whatever.
No, it looks good. It looks great. It looks great. It's a beautiful collection,
Dude.
but
And,
just
and this is the crazy part, PJ. Like that, PJ, did you ever get Chewbacca? You didn't have Chewbacca, right? Did you ever get?
No, I wish.
So,
I'm still. It's still in the.
Yeah. The what's crazy about Chewbacca is you look at it and everything around Chewbacca looks really small, but like that Tuscan bust is not small. That's a big.
Oh yeah, it's
bust.
bigger than my head.
It's large, and so
Holy
everything
crap.
everything next to Chewbacca looks freaking tiny. He's so big.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, and by the way, you did such a great job with the hair on Chewbacca.
So I struggle with that. It was funny. I took a photo. Actually, the first time I set it up, I didn't seat the head down all the way.
Mhm,
So
yeah.
Chewie looked really long, and it took me a bit. So I posted a photo, and then Tom messaged me. He's like, "Hey, you might want to drop the head down a little bit." Went in there, deleted it. Went back. I was like, real quick, like 30 seconds
that
later,
looks
like, let me delete the
good.
photo.
Yeah,
But I struggle with the hair. I still need to figure out exactly
No, it looks
what I
good,
need to
dude.
do.
I
the
wouldn't
way they
touch
made
that.
it though, like you can fluff it up and make the Return of the Jedi look, which I think
Yeah.
that Jason does for his. You can do all kinds of things. It's such a good piece, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good. Looking at Steven makes me want to get one like right now.
Dude, it's so nice.
Yeah. So just really quick before we deep dive into the other things that are announced, but yeah, Steven, which one is your favorite like Regal Robot piece?
See, Matt
All right,
even gave me two. That's
I
hard.
was,
I
giving-
gave- I
I-
gave
I was
Buck-
gonna say, all right,
You
how
gave me
about this?
two.
I love because Thor. I got this from Thor. So if your house, God forbid, if there was a fire,
It's on
uh,
fire. Yeah.
what would you like
Would you run out with?
immediately go for? And like
Other
try
than
to
your-
roll?
Yeah, other than your pets or your wife or your kid, whatever, you know. Like
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're out
Collectibles.
safe.
They're
Yeah,
out.
and then you're going back to get the collectible. Which
Right.
one are you getting?
You know, I would say Salacious, but I don't think I'd make it out the door in a hurry without him falling apart. So,
two pieces.
so I'd say Salacious is probably my favorite, but Chewie's a close second. And he's for as big as he is, he's really not that heavy, or it doesn't
Dude, he
feel
would-
fragile like the other pieces.
Steven, he would go up in flames as you were running.
I was
out.
thinking about that.
It'd be just on with all the-
Dude,
You'd
be
have to
running
hold
out,
him up over your head.
You'd have a hunk of plastic by the time you got out of
I
out of
know,
that house.
I know, all the
Comes out, it's like
styrofoam.
everything's like gone.
So
No, but
weird.
Yeah,
all right. So Salacious number one, close second is
Chewie,
Chewie.
Salacious.
but the Rancor is probably well, it's a piece I have the most story trying to go get. So you know,
He drove.
I
How
don't
long?
know.
How long did you drive for that, Steven?
so I flew one way,
Right.
and then I picked
You
it up.
flew?
I flew.
Wow.
I flew
It
to
was-
Vegas.
It was on. He was doing
Yeah.
something else though. He was.
Yeah. So I do a lot of like mountain climbing, hiking, that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So I flew to Vegas, picked up the Rancor, and then drove to Arizona, and I was doing hiking for a few days over there.
But then you
But-
drove
Wow.
how long back?
But
to
then
your
I
house?
drove all the way back home, which was like 20 hours, 21 hours,
That's
something
that's
like
how
that.
you know you got it bad. I drove to
Yeah.
South Carolina to get the Biker Scout
That's right.
and everything.
That's
So,
right.
so when you start crossing state lines to get this stuff,
For sure.
then
It's
you know,
over.
Your man Matt here went to Compton, California to get some stuff.
That was not that far away, but it was life altering.
You know,
decision.
straight out of Compton, that Compton. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
That's true. Not a
Matt,
smart
I hope you went during the day.
I did, and I
Don't
made
matter-
sure,
Don't matter when you go.
and I made sure we met at a
Doesn't matter.
Starbucks. I made sure we met at a Starbucks, so there's, you know,
It's all
people there
tagged
that
up
I
outside.
could actually, I could actually yell for help to help me if anything
Oh
happened.
my god!
What
man.
the
Nah.
heck? Yeah, I know yeah, I remember that story, but like
I would not have gone if I didn't have a hiking trip planned. That's kind of how I would have said just ship it. Like, you know,
Right.
I hope it arrives safe. But I was like, it's an extra 3-hour drive to get from Vegas to Arizona. So
Yeah,
I just flew, went, was hiking for a few days, and then, you know, came back.
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's when you know you're addicted and you love
Yeah.
collecting.
For real.
And that's what makes collecting fun, man. So but yeah, congratulations on all your collection back there. All those Regal robot pieces. It's beautifully displayed. It's a beautiful collection. And yeah.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. But just real quick, we'll address the chat and then we'll deep dive into a lot of these announcements that were made in like literally the past 3 days. And like I was like, man, all right, we're gonna have a show. There's nothing really to talk about. Okay, we'll wing it. And then all of a sudden, Monday through Wednesday, there was like all these announcements, which is crazy. All right, we got Snoke Dogg in the house. Also, by the way, I'm linking the video of Rogue 16 of Rogue 16 and their interview with Steven. They deep dive into everything in this collection, so please check it out. It's a really, really good episode.
If you can stomach my voice, then I'm sure it'll be a good one.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Your voice. No, Matt, you're good.
I'm like a child. That's fine.
Oh, stop. Tell
no one likes your voice.
Telperion.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
What's up, Telperion? I think Telperion. CC3PO. What's up, CC? What's going on?
Nice.
We got Pat's fans in the house. And who else is here? We got Rex, Millennium Workshop. Happy birthday, by the way. Let's see who else is here. We got Scott Berry in the house. What's up, Scott? And happy birthday,
Scott?
Pat's fan. And yeah, and Korban Hideout. What's up, Korban?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, my gosh, like my wallet was safe until the beginning of this week, where literally what the hell happened? I think there is Wonderfest, and for people who don't know, Wonderfest is like this, basically like Thor. It's like a showcase, right, of like all the statues that's being released by all these different companies.
By the ones in Asia, like Prime One, and
there's only one. There's only one that I want.
Oh, really?
I think I
You
know
which
the
one that is.
I know the one.
Yeah,
I know which one.
it's
Iron Studios made a good one too.
Matt, don't lie. This one.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah,
Dude, this is disgusting.
thank God.
Dude, they got the fruit in there too, man.
So just real quick, this got announced by Hot Toys just like a
Yeah.
couple days ago. Not a huge fan of this.
Mm.
Yeah, well, that's yeah.
I don't know how you feel about the actual, Grogu being the IG-12.
Yeah, well,
It's not even IG-11. It's IG-12.
it's not that. It's Grogu. It's himself. I can't get past him. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like that little piece of shit can go to hell. I can't. I just can't stand him at this point. I can't stand him.
Yeah, but why? I just don't understand why to have him. I guess they thought it was going to be cute. It was all product.
They make too
It
much.
just doesn't.
Look, I get it. They make too much money with him, and I understand that they would want to keep him around forever because they make so much money off of Grogu. I understand that. Like, I'm not faulting them for that because I think it's a totally understandable business decision. But I just don't like what it does to the Mandalorian. I think it makes the Mandalorian a babysitter, and that's not what a Mandalorian's supposed to be.
Should be. They should have. I think they should have ended it at that last season.
Being like, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that second season was a good time to just split them up.
Right.
Have Mando do his own story, and then they brought him back for more merch.
Yeah.
Double K said nope.
Well, let me ask you this. Right? Like, say, like, if one of your friends says, "Hey, Thor, let's have a guys' night out," and you're like, "All right, let's go, man." It's like, "Yeah, we're gonna have so much fun." And then when you finally meet up to hang out, here he is bringing his kid. Now, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. You hang out with Vader, that child gonna be getting some lap dances that night.
Oh,
So run tell that.
DJ, it's like Bilbo taking Frodo when he was a tiny little kid on those freaking crazy Hobbit adventures. Like that would never happen. He would have gotten lost. He would have gotten killed. Like it's like that, and it's annoying. It just ruins the story for me.
Yeah, I just think it's just being force fed down our throats. Like, with the Grogu and him being cute and all that.
Yeah.
It was good like first season, second season, but and I was really happy when they sent him away. I'm like, all right, good. Now we can just kind of focus on Mando.
Right.
But then they brought him back. And they didn't bring him back like in Mandalorian season 3. They brought him back in like
they brought him
Boba.
back.
They hijacked Boba's show.
Season 2.5 of Mando.
Well, dude, I swear to God, it was like he gave him to Luke, and then a week later he came back and he's like, "I want him back." And Luke's like, "What?" Like I just taught him to like take a step. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, this.
You can lift frogs now.
The only part I thought was funny when that Rancor bent down and looked and said, "Man, what you supposed to be?" And that was hilarious. Like, he was like, "What are you?"
Matt was hoping that the Rancor actually ate that Grogu.
I didn't mind
sweet.
Grogu for a little bit. I always thought it was very interesting the way they had him, and it made sense for the first season, right? What they were trying to do, but like once they gave him to Luke, it's like perfect. Like
bingo, exactly.
And then maybe you can bring him back later as like a badass, like trained, crazy little green Jedi. Like that's awesome. Like, but they missed that opportunity.
When they tried to train him as a Mandalorian, I was sitting there like, y'all are not doing this for real. And I said, you are not really doing it. I said, oh my God, man. It was up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
walk.
Yeah,
it is. It's hideous.
He's like one of those Taco Bell dogs that they put in purses. Like,
oh my God.
They can't do anything.
You went there.
It's like you're like, would you take a Chihuahua on a hike? No, you wouldn't. It's because it can't do anything. Like it's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell us what you really think.
I know. I'll get out.
Here we go.
No, I'm with you.
He's there because he make women go, oh, he's so cute.
Oh yeah, kids love it. The kids love it, dude. I get it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but he needs to like grow up. Literally, I think.
Yeah. It takes him forever, dude. That's why they can't do anything. Yoda
900 years old.
Yeah, it's gonna be forever to get to even to the size he's at. So he's probably gonna take him another
years.
Another like 100 years for him to start walking right.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, because he's what, like 50 years old or something?
Years old.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And he's still like a toddler.
And with Yoda, he was like 900 years old when Phantom Menace came around. Like, my goodness. Yeah.
In his prime.
Oh boy. In his prime.
In 900 in his prime, dude. Unbelievable.
In his prime. Oh my God.
That's crazy if you think about it. Those last 20 years were pretty rough on Yoda.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He went downhill quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was like hiding in Dagobah. There's nothing there but just swamps. Like, I would age really fast there.
Yeah,
almost as bad as Obi-Wan.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, it's still dark. Okay, all right.
Yep.
So, all right, this is my life. Here we go. All right, cool. Another announcement from Hot Toys just recently. They're doing Savage Oblast, which got a lot of people.
It was really good.
A lot of people excited. And it's cool that like Hot Toys is kind of like doing like I don't know. I guess the animated shows. I guess. It looks really cool.
Is that like a burnt Vader in the back too? Like what?
Yeah, it's the super damaged Vader.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
his nipple.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying he wasn't that jacked up.
What burned him? Like that's some damage.
He must have went to Mordor somewhere.
That's crazy.
They tried cutting him in half long ways this time.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, they couldn't torture him enough, so they torture him more. But
Yeah, I've
yeah,
ever
I mean,
seen Vader's kneecap before. That's, I mean, it's honestly
Mm.
this one looks really good.
yeah,
People are saying that it just took him forever to come out with this, right? Like they
I'm
should have
not
come
even
out with it a long
sure.
time
This
ago.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Like, yeah, I mean, it's good for like people that are still, are collecting Hot
Mhm.
Toys. Honestly, guys, like, I know, like I always say, like I'm done, but I dabble here and dabble there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm really done, just because, and I'll
Mm.
get to why I'm done a little bit
Mm.
later. It's just there's a lot,
So
and
much.
it's hard to keep up, right? Like I know Matt talked about like the maquettes, right? And at least with the maquettes, you could see that like that magazine and realize, okay, this is
Uh-huh.
what Tom's gonna
For
come
sure.
out with. You can't do that with Hot Toys. It's just literally any reason that
Forever.
they could come up with another one. Like I'm sure they'll really like reissue Darkside Anakin with rooted hair now.
Sure.
Mm.
It's just like I just can't keep up, and
It's never ending.
it's never ending. Exactly. So I think I'm done. And as cool as this, I kind of wish I had the sideshow one. Oh wait, Thor, did you have the sideshow one?
Uh-uh.
I want that
No.
one.
What do y'all think of the Sideshow 1/6? I've heard kind of mixed opinions on the
I think
joints and all the other stuff too.
I think you was talking about the statue, right? When
Oh no, yeah, no, he's talking
The
about
figures, yeah.
the figures.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
the
know.
1/6 figures.
I ain't never seen
No.
the picture.
Honestly,
There-
though, I think Sideshow, in my opinion, I think Sideshow's just doing better now. I just
Well, they got
think
the
they're doing.
cantina, right?
Yeah, they got the Cantina figures they're
The creatures,
doing.
yeah.
I mean, we'll see what those like end up feeling like body wise, but I kind of feel like
Yeah.
they're probably gonna hit it out of the park, and I think all their statues are looking really good now. Like they
Yeah.
seem to be doing a lot better than
Yeah.
some of the stuff they had previously come out with. So, I hope they do a great
There you
job.
go,
Like,
PJ.
look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, what I just said like 5 minutes ago about me being done with Hot Toys.
Oh, yeah,
Take it
yeah,
back.
that's one. That's
That was
one
a
you
lie.
can get though. That's one you.
We'll
This
give you
one
a
is
pass for Jar Jar.
Oh yeah, this is a one-off. I mean, guys, you have to just give me a pass.
PJ, do you think
I-
do you think we'll see a Jar Jar statue of any kind at
Oh,
some point?
dude, I hope so. I mean, if there was one
That would be
being
pretty
made,
cool.
you
dude.
could count on me.
If they can make Thanos in a thong, they can make him.
Was that custom though, Thor? Was that a
Yeah,
custom?
it was custom.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah,
Whoa.
that's custom.
I don't know who bought that statue,
Somebody
but
bought it.
God bless.
Hey,
that
we don't
person.
know what Thanos is wearing underneath all that shit. You never know.
No,
It could be, yeah.
No, if you saw that picture,
Oh
you'd
my
be
God, it was
I think I've
horrible,
seen
man.
it.
What
It's
the
crazy.
frick?
it's horrible.
It's
You
crazy.
pull it up,
Yeah.
you're gonna get the stream taken down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at that
Um,
Robin. You just passed that Robin. Look at that Robin, dude.
Oh yeah. Well,
What
he
a
seems pretty.
beast.
He seems pretty happy.
Oh, he's super happy. He's loving life.
Oh, he's super happy. I watched that movie. I never, well, obviously wasn't paying attention to that, but now when you see
Now
it,
you
I'm
are.
like, figure that. Well, yeah. I mean, it's there. It's there. Oh, jeez, Louise.
Man, look at are these all the new stuff? Is this all the new stuff that's coming out with?
Yeah, this is all the new stuff. But see, the thing too is a
Wow.
lot of these were made, but they're just redoing them
Yeah,
with
right.
like rooted hair.
Or damage?
I feel like
or
that's,
different types
like-
of damage.
Yeah, I feel like this one looks good.
That looks
I
cool.
mean, yeah, the portrait looks really, really good. But yeah, no, I just think as cool as Hot Toys is, and good for those who still do collect or just strictly collect Hot Toys. Good for them, because now they're
Mhm.
making stuff that they would want. Right?
Yeah,
Like
they're
the
making a lot.
Savage. Yeah. So, out of all these, definitely Jar Jar for sure.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, but no, it's cool. Savage Press. Like I said, I hope they come out with the quarter scale version of that. And yeah, Thor, like you said, you never owned the
No, I didn't know that. I didn't.
Mm.
Somebody
Yeah.
just made one, but I didn't get that one either.
yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that just got announced recently too is this C3PO. I don't know what to call this. Like,
Oh,
Matt,
It's like a bus,
is
right?
this like
It's
a
head.
bus? But this
It's
is
just
not
it's just
really
the head, right? It doesn't have
Yeah.
the shoulders or the chest.
No, it's just a head, but
Mm.
this is not like accurate to C3PO. Because you look at the faces, it looks different,
I
right?
mean, you would think it's hard though. Like they have access, right? Like
Yeah.
like Hasbro has access to all the like they can go in and
I
scan
don't think
things
that
and
no, I don't think this
Yeah.
is Hasbro.
is it not?
This
I
is
thought it was
no,
I thought it was a
it's
Hasbro
the
Black Series thing, wasn't it?
it's the Disney Parks
Oh, well, okay. Well,
company.
I'm sure they could too. They should really be able to.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what though? They do some weird shit though because like look at their hilts. Like their hilts aren't
Mhm.
accurate.
No,
because
they're
I
not
think
accurate.
you have to be able to put batteries in them and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is. It definitely looks a little bit weird. You know, I heard somebody, was it Cece or Jason, saying that they were thinking about getting this. I think it sold out super fast.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. From what I hear.
When did it go up?
I don't know. From what I
What
hear,
the frick?
someone said it sold out, and I was like, "Oh, really?"
Really? Like what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, from what I heard.
I
But-
never
but-
had a chance.
All I'm saying is that it seemed to me like this was just like a big hunk of plastic. Like, am I wrong? Like, isn't that just a big?
It probably
plastic?
is like a hunk of plastic, but
I mean,
I
it
was
doesn't
like,
look
it's
bad.
cool.
It's just, yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's just
Make a nice tree topper.
Yeah.
that would be a cool tree topper, dude. You sit
Yeah.
that thing on top of a tree and light it up. That'd be pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Kind of look like that thing to hold the figures. Remember back in the 80s?
Oh yeah.
That's what it looked like. Except
Remember?
the eyes light up. Yeah.
Yeah. It does. Actually, that I
Yeah.
think that if you were able to get that, that's a pretty expensive like collectible now.
How much
Yeah,
are these running?
Yeah, and probably I would say 100, right, Matt? Or 150?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're like, I wasn't
Um,
interested.
Yeah, I think the whole C3PO thing for a long time has been that the isn't it hard to get that look on a metal piece because it's hard to like do the vac metal stuff, like it peels off, and
Yeah.
I think that's always been the trouble with that. But
Mm.
I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. I don't think I'd want a plastic version of C3PO personally.
You have
Yeah.
the sideshow one, Matt?
The sideshow one's cool, but again, that one has problems.
It does. It peels
You
too.
see some of the sideshow ones, the bus, and that thing peels and fades and does all kinds of crazy shit too. So I don't know how they made this thing. You know, but the sideshow one does look good. I mean, it is it's definitely a sought after piece, even still.
Yeah. It's electric head model, gleaming metallic face. This replica would be shiny. Okay. Hallmark. It doesn't really.
Yeah, when does
it's
it
based
come out?
It's based off the C3PO from the Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
When did it
I
come
guess
out? Because I might have heard wrong that it was sold out.
October 16th, Disney Store.
Okay,
the
come out
parks.
at the Disney store and at the park.
Okay, so we still. Oh, whew, okay.
I was gonna say because
Yeah.
that doesn't sound right. I remember seeing this thing go up and be like, why would it be sold out so fast? Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
No. So all right.
People
So
are
you
gonna
can still
people are
get
gonna
it.
be go nuts for this thing. I'm sure.
For sure.
Oh yeah. I need it.
I think what
because
it is too is a
I
is a
don't know
lot.
why. Listen, I like to waste money here.
Yeah.
When it comes to
think-
Star Wars, when I say,
think-
yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
guys.
no, I was gonna say I think there's a lot of people who aren't really like collectors, but they might come across this stuff on the Disney store and they'll just go for it. So it is gonna go quick,
Yeah.
probably.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Like, yes, there's people that like us that are like avid collectors, and we look at this and like, hey, not for me. But
Yeah.
there are like people out there who are fans that just like when they see something like this, they'll pick it up.
It's cool.
But now we're getting a new wave of collectors that collect popcorn buckets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
Popcorn buckets.
Every time I try to go get a popcorn, them jokers be sold out.
Yeah. They go quick.
Yeah.
So I just
Well,
be
see,
like,
here's the thing,
later.
Thor. So here's the trick. You know, like as soon as they open up, they could sell it to you. You don't even have to buy.
Yeah, I mean, I go in there open, they be like, yeah, they gone. I'm like, what?
What? No, you know, well
But-
then you got to go to another movie theater because those employees
Yeah, no,
are.
I'm too old. I'm too old.
PJ,
Yeah,
this is where it's like AMC, like whoever does that, like get your shit together and just sell the popcorn bucket separately from
Yeah.
the popcorn. Like sell it online, let people buy the
I
damn
know
thing. How
Regal
hard is
does.
it to make a bucket?
I think Regal sells them online. I don't know about the other ones, but I think Regal. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense, dude. Like, especially with
Yeah.
collectors. Collectors are freaking addicts, dude. Like, it's like selling crack to a freaking crack addict. Like, you're going to sell it. It's not even a
Put
problem.
that on a T-shirt. Put that on a T-shirt. It's like selling crack to a crack addict.
It's the easiest
is
thing in
true.
the world. So like, why not
Yeah.
make it available? I get that the
Yeah.
availability, the like making it hard to get is part of the. I
Mm.
get
Yeah.
the the thing, but it'd be nice if they made it available.
Yeah, but you know what too? Like with the popcorn buckets, like the when they started doing this, right? The first couple,
Mhm.
movies that they did the popcorn bucket, like the popcorn bucket was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what the hell is this? I spent $30. What a waste of money.
Right.
But now they're getting like more and more like creative with
Yeah,
some of the
elaborate.
stuff. Like the Alien one and Thor, I know who was looking for that one. You were looking. No, Thor was looking for that one.
Well, my thing, when did this become a thing? Like, when did popcorn buckets become in vogue? Like, when did that start up? Like, I don't,
I don't
It's part-
know.
I think
I think
Dune,
the Dune bucket.
Dude,
is the
The
one that
Dune
started
bucket,
it,
yeah.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it?
From the memes, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Did you see that Dune bucket?
Yeah, I've seen the Dune bucket.
Yeah, that was
Oh, he's seen it. He's
I've
seen
seen
it.
the
that
Dune
was
bucket.
interesting.
Up close.
Up
Personal.
close and personal, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's almost like what they used to say. Put the back in the day.
One use only. Pause.
Yeah.
Put the lime in the coconut. Holy
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's basically it. But yeah, no, I think it started with Dune, and then Wolverine came up with theirs, right? And then they advertised that one, which sold out. pretty
Phantom
quickly.
Menace had one too, didn't they?
Which one?
Yeah, they've
Venomous had
Oh
one.
yeah,
they've
Venom.
had them. They've had them. It just started. I think Dune started it off
Like
again,
popular.
and it just got to the point where every big movie now has this, like, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense. It's just like, if you're gonna do it, do it. Don't just make 500 and sell them across the country. Like, make a bunch of them. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. But
Yeah,
you're right. You're right, PJ. They are getting crazier. Like, at some point, you're gonna go and buy a statue, and it's a bucket. It's a full it's a 1/3 scale statue, and you're gonna have like a place to put popcorn. It's gonna be crazy.
Well,
dude.
the Venom one looked like a bust.
Yeah,
You seen
right.
the Venom one?
yeah. I'll share the Venom one.
Yeah, the Venom one looked like
Let's
a
see it.
bust.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Polystone popcorn bucket.
exactly. Can you imagine? You're sitting in a freaking theater with a
And the-
statue on your lap.
The Ghostbusters one was cool. The one they had with,
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
the
trap.
Ghostbusters.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Wait,
That's-
Thor, did you put the oh yeah, you did. Here you go. Because I was like, where did you okay, here you go. So here it is, the Venom one.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit.
Yeah, that thing's
mean,
pretty
I like
dope,
that
dude.
cup.
That's
Cup
cool.
looks cool, right? Because it's like as if
Mhm.
like Venom took over a cup.
Mhm.
But yeah, again, they're getting
What
really
is this right here? What is the
Yeah, what's-
what does that do? What is it's just
Which, this one?
yeah, what are those?
What's
I have-
going on in the bottom there?
Yeah,
I-
what do they do?
I don't know what the hell that's supposed
So
to
that's
hold.
like Matt said, they selling statues,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it is
crazy.
a statue, right? I mean, maybe made out of
I
plastic.
I
but-
bet you those things come with like a candy bar that sits on the
Oh, yeah,
arms or
maybe.
something like that. You know what I mean?
maybe.
Yeah.
Or a
You
hot
might
dog.
be right, dude. Look how they holding their arms.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
hot
you're
dog. Or
probably
something.
right. Not a hot dog.
Hot dog.
That'd be funny.
dude.
That would be
boy.
funny.
No
And you
bun
gotta,
though,
you gotta hold
just a
them up
dog.
and eat the hot
Just a
dog.
dog.
Nacho holder.
Effed up, dude.
You know?
Yeah, no, this is like kind of insane, man. Like how popular popcorn buckets are.
And our different theater chains are doing different.
They do different
Different
ones.
ones.
Yes, they do.
Right?
And now what's people are doing now, they're going to different movie theaters, right?
Right.
Just to
Mm.
get the freaking popcorn bucket.
Smart.
But yeah, no,
figured
I'm
it out.
actually well, hopefully when it comes to when a Star Wars movie is actually back on screen,
Well,
then
they had, like I said, they had Phantom Menace had one.
Right.
what did they have?
They had it was like a steel tin
Mm.
popcorn bucket for Phantom Menace 25th.
Oh yeah, I
anniversary.
missed
Yeah.
out on that one.
It-
Oh, freaking
it-
A. I was
you
so
know,
mad.
PJ,
Because
it was probably
my local AMC didn't have that, whatever. It was only in Regal, so
It was Regal, yeah.
it was probably an actual bucket.
It was. It
Different
wasn't
one,
nothing.
but
It wasn't. It wasn't nothing. No,
No,
Darth
that's
Maul head.
that's the thing. The
No.
Dune
Yeah.
one started this crazy thing where it's like, you know, put your hand in this ridiculous worm thing and get your popcorn out, but people loved it, right? And then
Yeah.
it goes on and they do all this crazy light up shit, and now you're having to buy a bust just to get your popcorn out of, like,
Yeah,
it's
and then
crazy.
here's the thing. Here's the thing too is that now, like I bought like quite a few, like especially for the Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
I went to different movie theaters to pick up the Deadpool like popcorn buckets, and then like now I'm looking at like a certain wall in my house. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
what
it's
the
crazy.
f am I doing?
Pretty cool, though.
Like now I'm a popcorn bucket collector.
Collector too.
Yeah.
What's wrong with me?
Pretty
There
cool,
is something wrong with me. I have to go seek help, guys. There is something mentally wrong with me.
Oh my god!
Like, what is going on? I can't stop. If there's a new Star Wars thing, I'm like, oh no, there's no like restraint. It's just like, yes, I will get it. I like it.
crack to crack. addict.
Yeah, there you go. Selling crack to
that
a crack
easy.
addict.
That
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. I might as well have like like
I'm
white
telling you,
lips,
dude.
like like cracked lips, and I don't know.
I'm
Gosh,
telling you, man. It's just,
great.
it does make sense, and I don't know why they haven't been doing it for a lot longer. I mean, it's look at the steel books and all that, that stuff.
Oh
It's-
yeah, the steel books. Can I say I wish I really kept up with the steel books,
Mm,
because if you actually display them, it actually like displays really nicely.
Sure,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing too, is that like I did that with DVDs, right? Like I had like a nice like DVD
Mhm.
collection, like with Criterion Edition,
Right.
all director's cut. And then all of a sudden they came up with the Blu-rays, right? So I'm like, what the F? What am I gonna do with this thing now?
awesome.
Yeah, great.
That's the problem. And it's all going away. I mean, at some point, isn't Best Buy like not selling Blu-rays anymore? Like,
They took them out where I'm at.
I'm just, it's all going away. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll still sell things as collectibles in that sense. But I doubt you'll be able to find. You probably still have to buy them online. You know, what I
Online,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
Did
know.
y'all see the Return of the Jedi in theaters when they brought it back? I don't think they had a bucket, did
Yeah.
they?
I don't.
No,
I don't
not
They had a
sure.
poster. I think they had a poster. Didn't they have a
Mhm.
Matt Ferguson poster? for
Yeah, I
that?
think so.
That they
Yeah,
were
it
giving
was a
Okay.
out,
poster. Yeah, it was a poster. It wasn't a popcorn bucket. It was a poster. So
which
it
is
was
really
there.
nice. It was a really nice poster. But yes, they did
I
something.
think the only one that tempted me was that alien one with the face hugger on the side and the LED
That's cool.
lights.
That's cool. Did you get that
Yeah.
one, BJ? The alien?
With the face hugger, yes, I got that one.
That's cool.
I
I
want
also
the
have
cup. I want the
Yeah.
cup. The cup that had the slime when you move it and it kind of moves.
That's
I don't
cool.
think I've seen
Yeah,
that one.
That one was cool. I wanted that. I'm gonna get that off of eBay because that was cool.
No, but you could buy it
Yeah.
now. Thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the alien one.
Cup with
You're right.
the green shit in it when you move
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
can
that's the one.
pre-order that now again.
that
Who
Regal or
made
is
that?
that
Was it
AMC?
Regal?
I think it was.
Yeah. Oh no.
Might have been Cinemark. I think it was Cinemark.
Oh, Cinemark. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, the cup was slick. Like I like the cup more than I like the popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's-
spec. Oh, it's
that's
sold
the thing,
out.
they're selling
Yeah, it's on eBay. Somebody got it on eBay. Trust me.
This thing
For sure.
they're selling those buckets, and then they're selling those the cups to go with them and stuff. I mean, it's really
Ye-
smart.
Yeah.
It went back up for pre-order for a little bit, and I guess it's sold out again.
I don't
That's
even think I have
yeah.
a Regal Cinema near me.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, you could buy them online now.
You buy 'em
which is
online?
good. Yeah. So, but you just gotta be on it. Like, if
Yeah.
the movie releases, you got
Right
just
away.
go straight. Yeah, go straight.
Well,
to
they
the
say
release.
that like a week or two before it comes out, they already selling them. That's probably what
The
they
buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Damn, look at all these popcorn.
Look
Dude,
at all
what
these
is that?
freaking popcorn things.
Oh, they have the
now that-
Transformers one. That's cool.
yeah. Oh, which I went to.
Oh yeah. You can buy that one.
Yeah. That's it. Man,
That's
what am I
crazy,
doing?
man?
What the hell am I doing?
Good for you, PJ.
Yeah. Still, it's like now I'm spending like not only like $20 on candy, like now I'm
You
spending
walk-
like another $40 on popcorn buckets. What do you mean the retarded shit? Ewok butthole popcorn bucket wasn't real? That
Dude, it's
Stuck
gonna
my
be
hand-
the deer
Stuck my hand in
that,
something. I don't know what it was.
that deer butt that Chewie's going after when they end up in the net.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be the popcorn bucket. Just gonna have a little hole for you to get the popcorn out of.
Oh, I know. Watch it actually happen.
Or Jabba popcorn bucket.
Jabba. Yeah,
Oh, well, they
that'd be
do
cool.
have one.
That would be pretty.
Well,
Cool.
you
Do
get-
they?
Yeah, the Disney park one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do have one where it like talks and stuff. So.
They just do a Sarlacc pit or something, you know?
Oh,
Sarlacc pit.
like pit.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be just
the
like
winner.
that'd be just like
If-
the Dune bucket.
Yeah,
you-
well,
And you get
Hopefully
scratched
people
every
use
time
it.
you go to get popcorn. It's like
Get
scratches your arm up.
And it inserts the toxin into you.
Exactly. You're like, damn it! I wish I could eat this popcorn. It freaking hurts like
Yeah.
hell just trying to eat this popcorn.
They need little
Really?
butter dispensers in the little teeth or something.
oh my
Crazy.
goodness.
Then
Yeah.
you mess around and pull out Boba Fett. From the-
Stuck at the bottom.
yeah.
Holy shit!
That's actually a good idea. Watch they make it,
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right. So more things got announced. Also, this is pretty cool.
This
I
is cool.
think I might get this.
Matt,
what
you
I
getting
don't
this one?
like? Well, you know what I don't like on this one? I don't like that shrub that's on
Which
the
one?
left side of this thing. It's
This
I don't like
shrub,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the tree. It's I don't know if is that my own. Is that
Who is that at the foot? Like I couldn't figure that out.
No, that's
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 Ewok
that's Wicked.
destroying?
No, that's not
Oh, okay.
Wicked. That's what's
No,
that?
that's
no,
a-
the other one. The other one.
Yeah,
okay,
that's-
they on the
that's not Wicked.
stormtrooper. Oh, okay, I got
Yeah, this is Wicked right here, right?
Yeah, killing a stormtrooper.
You
I
need
don't know,
that
I
part
like
separately,
this.
Matt.
it. Yeah.
I know.
This
All
is-
that stuff.
So this is a 1/20th scale.
Uh,
So it's cool that like Iron Studios is kind of like, and obviously this is not a scale model, right? Right. This is like just like that,
Like a statue.
the statue of it. But yeah, like anybody picking this up, I think I will,
I
I'm
thought about it
hoping-
for a second. I don't know,
dude.
man.
They look so cool, man.
You know,
Well, this is right up your alley too, Matt, because
I know,
you
know,
like
I know.
Return of the Jedi,
I
and
know,
you
I
like
love it. I love
Dude, there's
it.
3 Ewoks in there too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
well, yeah.
But doesn't Chewbacca have his little like lady friend inside the cockpit? There's another Chewbacca, like another Chewie
See-
in there, isn't there?
No, so somebody told me, they were like, did they clone Chewbacca? And I zoomed in on the photo, and it's another
Yeah.
Ewok in there with him.
Oh, it's an Ewok, not Chewbacca. Okay,
Oh,
I
I
was
think
gonna
so.
say like,
Yeah, look, see, zoom in on that one, PJ.
Oh,
okay.
It looked like
It's another-
Chewie online, but
I thought
yeah,
he had
it's
his
a little Ewok.
I thought his lady in there. He was rolling around with. it.
Remember in the movie, it was about 4 Ewoks in there with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah.
should have put the Ewok on the other side, though. It looks like he's sitting right in front of Chewie.
It looks like he's sitting on him.
Ah,
no, this is cool though.
Yeah,
I
it
like
is
what they're doing with this one. I think I'm definitely gonna. Well, yeah.
I like what
I think
I like what Iron Studios is putting out lately. It's they got some cool stuff.
Yeah.
What y'all think of
see,
the indie stuff from Iron Studios?
They're okay.
Yeah,
They're right.
Okay.
Iron Studios
I-
hit or miss. Like they do some of their stuff's like really good. I mean, even the Anakin. I thought the Anakin is actually pretty good.
yeah, I like
It's
that.
pretty good.
You know, like I do like
yeah.
I do like the base it stand. Yeah, until well, but but that said, like it's a very good, I think a good version of Anakin,
Mhm.
especially. I'm guessing the price is probably gonna be pretty good, right? What's the price on that one? Do you
It was like $800, I think.
right? So,
Hmm.
so anyway, I think it's a good option, but Ryan Studios does. I mean, they've got some that are, they got some that aren't the best, but
Well, yeah, like some of their like 1/10 scale characters are
Right.
like human characters are not the best,
No,
and I
no.
wouldn't even buy them. It just if they're doing like consistently doing the vehicles, like I would definitely get them.
And PJ, one thing I've said about Iron Studios that I think is kind of true is that like if they go very small scale, which this kind of has a little bit of that, it starts to feel a little bit to me like Hallmark.
Mm.
Like a
Oh, like
Hallmark.
those little diorama.
Yeah, just like a little diorama piece that they just don't put a lot of effort into the smaller scale. Like maybe you just can't. You can't put that kind of detail into the smaller
Yeah.
characters. So it starts to feel like a, I don't know, like a little Christmas Village type of thing.
Well, 120 is
Christmas Village.
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about,
great.
though?
Well, you know what, Matt? Then I'm gonna call my little village.
Dude, if
The
you put
Ewok
this in a
Village.
Christmas Village, that'd be freaking sick, though.
Yeah. Oh
A 1/20th village.
Yeah.
Awesome. dude.
Yeah,
How big is this? Did they say?
it's 1/20
I know
scale,
1/20
so
is, but
but
what do you
I'm
think
not
that is?
sure.
like
don't know.
like the size of a quarter scale statue.
Yeah,
Okay, like
I can-
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably right.
I mean, I would pick this up. I for me, I would,
looks
if
good.
anything, I would pick up like the vehicles, especially if, like, imagine they do it at like, forget it, like,
Mm.
that would, I would definitely display that with,
It is
yeah.
cool, PG, that they're adding more to. It's not that they're just making an ATST. Like they're adding more to the thing to make
Yes.
it feel like it's a little bit of
That's it.
diorama, but it's not like a full diorama. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's cool. And if they did that with an AT in that, like with like the ship
The
below it
snows-
and Luke going up to, like something like that would be pretty sick, dude.
yeah, yeah. No, anybody looking to pick this up, or am I the only guy that's? Yeah,
I'm
I am
not
the only
sure.
guy.
I'm thinking.
PJ, you know my answer, man.
Yeah, you're
I'm
blinders
stuck.
on, blinders
no, they're
on,
on.
dude. No, Steve, I would highly recommend, because come on, the maquette line is
Listen. PJ, if this thing was signed by Phil Tippett and Tom made this thing, he'd be all over it. He'd be freaking he'd be all
You're
over
right.
this thing, right?
You're probably
Because
right.
it'd be a Regal robot piece. And Phil Tippett would come out with some crazy, picture that like of some Ewok or something that he made, and it would sell like crazy. It'd sell like hotcakes. I mean, Regal Robot, the stuff that Regal Robot puts out sells like nuts. So like, I don't know, dude. I mean, Steven, that's one of those things where you just got to be like you said, you got to put those blinders on. You just got to be like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm good. And
yeah,
so far you're doing great. And
It looks cool though. I'll give it that. It looks good. I'm
does
worried
look
about
good.
that RS helmet, man. I think when that AT-AT helmet comes in, that's
Yeah,
another
you're gonna
rabbit hole I want to go
I
down.
know you're gonna love those helmets, man. You really
yeah.
are.
All right. I know I'm switching things up here to a little bit more like art prints here. Thanks to Cece, by the way. She's always on top of these art prints.
Damn, that's
That looks
wicked.
sweet.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this?
That's cool.
Love it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't pick this up. Did it come out already? I don't remember, but
I
didn't
think it
grab
did.
Yeah, I don't think I
think it
grabbed
got-
it.
Oh, that's cool too. The dual
Came out
versions.
last week. Yeah, it came out last week, I think. Last Friday.
Freaking sick, dude.
It is sick. I'm just running out of.
I know, same thing.
Wall space.
Yeah, but this looks cool. I just kind of wish you could see Vader in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
the
be
only
cool.
thing. That's the
That'd be
only
cool.
gripe I have. If you could see Vader, that would be so cool.
He's chilling in the back. It's the Tesla TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
It's got an autopilot.
Yeah. No, but this is cool though. So, like I said, one
I
thing.
feel bad getting these things, PJ, and just they're gonna sit in tubes for the rest of their life. That's
Get
so
the
bad,
Yeah.
dude.
the portfolio,
I
man.
know, I have
Portfolio,
to.
man.
I
I'm
have to.
telling you, it's dangerous because once you get that, you're gonna be like, oh, all right, well,
No, I
now
can get
I can
this.
get all of
I can
them
get
now.
that. I can get this.
yeah.
I need to.
You're just
Yeah.
gonna flip through them like once a year. Every time you get a new
What?
print in.
Once every 10 years. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, look at this cool. Okay, I'm done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Put it back under the bed.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
Here's another one. So this is Gentle Giant, and I was confused at first because I thought this was the Iron Studios, because I was like, wait a minute. But I guess it's a good option for people that don't have room for the quarter scale version.
What's the
And
scale?
Thor,
of
we'll
this
start off
one?
with you. 1/7 probably.
Okay.
Yeah, Thor, what'd you think about this piece here? And did you like the art? Excuse me, the Art Studios one?
I liked it, but it's like if he's sitting down, I need the meditation chamber. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's fair.
So I mean, it was
that's true.
nice for what it was, but it just wasn't for me.
That's the only
Yeah.
sitting Vader
That's the only sitting Vader that I
that we
want.
got.
Yeah, that I want.
I know, me too. I got my print behind me. That's only sitting Vader I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about this one though, Thor?
I like it. I mean, like you said, if you don't have space for the
The
one
scale.
quarter, this is a good
Good option. Yeah.
option to have. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Any takers on this, or just it's not your scale? Well, I can speak for Steven. Definitely not. Right.
You already know. That's why
Yeah.
I'm boring. You already know exactly what my answer is.
No, but I'm sure we'll get you into something else here. When we show some more pictures.
Look, I tell you what, let's all, praise the Lord that we're not seeing Vader's face, because if Gentle Giant makes faces, they make mistakes. So like it doesn't work out for them. They've done okay lately on a couple of things,
Yeah.
but they tend to not do super great on that. I would wonder if this would come out looking like as detailed as people might want it to look. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I haven't because this is probably a little bit larger piece, you'd think it would be pretty good. But I can't imagine it'd be as good as the Iron Studios one.
Yeah, Iron Studios a little bit more detail because it's bigger and
Yeah. And they just
the
do
thing
better
too-
work.
Yeah. The thing too with Gentle Giant, the one thing I love about is their like Legends in 3D bus. I think those are phenomenal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think that's what they do best. I think that's one of their top sellers. I
Yeah.
think.
Well, and even
Uh,
and even some of those come out looking like garbage. Like every
Oh.
now and then they'll come out with some really, really tough looking bus, like those little bus. But then other
Mhm.
times they come out looking really good. Like they come out like
Yeah.
some really solid ones. So I don't know. They're just kind of hit or miss for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you like the Akbar bet?
What's that?
General Giant had an Akbar, right?
I don't know. Did they make an
I feel
Akbar?
like I think they made
Yeah,
an Akbar, right?
Admiral Akbar was good. It's probably
It was
one of the
good?
best pieces. Yeah, they
You
ever
know
came
what
up
one
with.
that came out recently that looked pretty good with PJ was the one they did the dude from Andor.
Oh, Kino.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, that was
that one
pretty
was
good.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just kind of hit or miss a little bit. But someone was saying for the money, for the price, it's really
They're pretty good.
They're pretty
Yeah.
good, and I would have to agree with that. Like they do for the money. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
This
Here's,
thing's crazy.
Yeah, what do you think, Thor, about this one? Actually, did you like Ahsoka?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think
Yeah.
about like the zombie troopers, and including this Death Trooper?
I thought it was cool. It was, you just kind of see some dark side alchemy,
Mhm.
how they do things on Dathomir.
Yeah.
Where was the Death Trooper?
I
remember the
it's
Stormtroopers, but not
there.
the Death
Yeah, I don't
Troopers.
remember no Death Trooper either. Yeah.
No, they're there. You just got. It's like they're like. I think they were in the.
Oh,
back,
they came.
but-
Didn't they come at the end, kind of?
Yeah,
like
the
when they
end, yeah.
took out all the stormtroopers and they sent in the
Mhm.
Death Troopers.
Yep.
When it was just Ahsoka at the end with what's her
Mhm.
face?
Yeah, with Sabine. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So here's the thing too. I just one thing, and we're talking about zombies here, right? Because yeah, technically there were zombies.
Sure.
One thing I hate about like zombie movies is that the fact that they just walk really slow.
Mm.
I get it. Cool. They're dead. They're walking.
Yeah,
But
for
it's
sure.
just like if that's the case, if a dead zombie's walking straight to me, I'll just run the other way
Yeah.
and probably outrun that walking zombie.
That's why that's why in zombie movies what makes them scary is they have shit tons of them.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
all
You
directions.
can't run
You
away
can't do
from
anything,
them, right?
right?
Like it's
Yeah.
like a freaking
But see, what I wish they would do, and I think Dawn of the Dead, I know, the new one directed by Zack Snyder, right? The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
2014 one. They all ran, and that
Yeah,
was
super
pretty
fast.
freaking cool. If
Mm.
they could do that, I wish they did that with the
like 28 days
troopers here.
later they did that.
Yeah, like
Right.
come
Freaking
on,
terrifying.
like dude, that's more scary. If
Yeah, it is.
like these troopers did that in Ahsoka show, that would
Yeah.
be freaking insane. Like they just drop the gun and they just come chasing after you.
Yeah.
I think that would have been like, because they were shooting freaking Ahsoka. They're like, oh, go, like, come on, like, of course Ahsoka's gonna block all their shots and kill them instantly.
Yeah, someone said
I
World
don't
War
know.
Z too. Those zombies were pretty nuts too.
Oh, that's where
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
piling up over the wall, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're like in
yeah,
the helicopter
Those
and
things
everything.
were like
Freaking
those things were
insane.
like hurdlers. Those World War Z zombies, man, they were like freaking decathlon
yeah.
hurdlers.
Yeah.
They were like going, they're just
Super
like
speed.
climbing over people. Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
they were like creating like this like wall, like they were just
Yeah.
climbing on top of each other,
Yeah.
creating a wall to
Freaking
reach
nuts,
like
dude.
the helicopter. That's insane. I
It
wish they would
definitely
do
makes it
that.
more terrifying. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but besides that, this design's cool because I actually like it. It's pretty cool.
It didn't make him shoot any better. Like it's not like it's not like they could like actually kill anything at this point, but like yeah, they were.
Yeah,
It was
I
cool.
like
to
how
see
there's
it.
just enough of the helmet off for him to bite you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now that's a good question. If these were like wasn't the witchcraft is what made them like alive, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't
Right?
like infection or
So
anything,
if they
right? Like
bit you, it wouldn't matter, right? They weren't
it wouldn't
trying to
matter.
bite
Okay.
anybody. I don't think
No,
they were
but-
trying to bite anybody, right? Is that
No, I don't think they were trying. But I don't know. It was everything was. Yeah, I didn't notice, but I remember right Thor, like the Night Sisters did that, like in like the Clone Wars animated show, right?
I know they did it. Yeah, they did in the show, and then they also did it on Jedi Fallen Order. Remember when you go to
yeah, I remember.
Dathomir? Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
great game?
I remember that. All right, just one more hot toys. I know there's quite a bit, and then we'll talk about some of the cool things that just got announced. So one more hot toy. I guess if you're completing the line, you could get Tech. Just got announced. So cool.
Cool.
That does not look like Tech from the show, but okay.
That's crazy.
I don't know who this
Dude, that
is.
guy looks like he's 60 years old.
It's a
What
little
is
rough.
going on? What is happening right now?
Yeah, I don't remember him. I thought he would look younger, right? Like this guy looks like he's.
Bro.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the animated translation just doesn't work that well, but
Dude, that guy looks like he should
Yeah.
be in a pawn shop selling you like
Oh my!
like used freaking jewelry, bro. Like, look at that guy. Look, he's like kind of slimy looking.
You know, he looks like the guy that played the Riddler back in the '60s Batman show. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, you're right. That's what.
Yeah.
But you don't ever. Do you ever really see him like that? Because he's got his helmet on all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
pretty much.
He should
Yeah.
keep his
you just
helmet
keep
on.
the helmet on. I think with
Yeah.
these.
Yeah. he
Did you
should
guys
keep
like
his
the Bad Batch? Did you guys enjoy that?
I did.
helmet. Okay. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
The end
didn't-
was
I didn't
kind of
finish it, but-
anticlimactic a little bit, but I did like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the guy that scientist that they were fighting against. He
Oh,
was.
that weird dude, Dr. Yoda, or
Yeah,
whatever his name was.
yeah.
Yeah, that dude was creepy, man.
Yeah, he's not grimy, right, Thor?
Yeah,
Like,
he was
I know.
creepy.
He was just freaking creepy.
He had like one tone. You know what I mean? Like he didn't raise his voice or nothing. He was creepy, dude.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I don't know how Matt and Steven feels about Bad Batch, but it was very anticlimactic towards the end. I was just like, I felt like it was rushed.
Look at this picture. He's rocking that turtleneck, bro. Like this guy.
Uh,
He's
You're about to get
sweating.
scammed.
He's sweating in this picture. Like, holy shit, dude.
How's that even possible?
How's that
right?
possible? Holy shit.
he doesn't really look like a clone. Like at least the rest of them kind of.
No, he doesn't look anything like him.
Yeah,
No.
they all kind of resemble.
Like, what
At
happened to him? Like,
Yeah,
this guy, dude, he was on a different diet.
yeah.
They had him eating all kinds of different vitamins. Like, this guy is just a different type of clone altogether.
Yeah. Well, let's just say if I were collecting these, I would definitely keep their helmets on. They look great together.
They do look good together. They do.
They
Yeah,
look
they
good,
do.
like with their helmets on.
They really do.
But like, yeah, I don't know what went into this. This is not Tech, man. And I
Dang.
thought Tech was the youngest one out of all of them.
I guess all the Bad Batch ones look different than the normal clones anyway. So that I guess that does make
Yeah.
sense. But still, he gotta hit
I mean,
that. ugly
Crosshair.
stick.
Crosshair looks like Crosshair,
Yeah.
but this guy does not look like Tech, man. I think
Man.
they just kind of like gave up on him. Like,
Dude,
I don't
he
know.
got-
Like the sculptor is like, dude, I don't know how to sculpt this guy.
got smacked with that ugly stick, dude. That guy looks rough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the helmet on. Looks cool. The helmet looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
helmet's good, and it's a good collect. Like, you know, if you here's the thing is, this is season 1. They haven't touched season 2 yet.
Did they
'Cause
change their?
color. They changed the color and
Oh,
the
did they?
outfits. Yeah, they looked a little bit different. You know,
Smart.
from what I remember.
Make that
Double
money.
the money.
Yeah, that's why I don't collect them because I'm like, what's the point? Because actually, thanks to CC again, another art print that's coming out tomorrow.
Cool.
This looks great.
Oh right,
Oh, dude, the Han
Yes.
Solo is like looks freaking amazing.
dude. I was
Chewbacca
thinking
looks
about
pretty
this.
cool.
I was thinking about this, PJ. Like Chewbacca, to me, it looks like he just stepped out of like a Walmart in Florida, and it's like super humid. Doesn't he look like
He's
the
a little
humidity
puffed
just
up,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
really got
Oh
to
my
his fur, and
gosh!
he's
Stepped
like,
out of Walmart in Florida. in July.
He frizzed out on us.
Yeah, in the middle of like
Yeah.
July, like end of July.
Actually, yeah.
Florida.
Can I tell you, like,
And there's
yeah,
like rain coming. There's like rain coming, and you can tell because you can see his fur.
dude,
You can feel it.
actually,
Yeah.
that's probably one of my not like I say, not would say biggest regret, but just one of those things I would like to avoid doing is going to Disney World in July
Oh, it's
in
horrible.
Florida.
I've done it. I've done it.
You done it?
It's horrible.
Oh,
Worst
dude,
decision you could ever make.
dude, do you ever go to Harry Potter Land? So Harry Potter Land, right? It's kind of like very busy,
Yeah.
but there's this freaking dragon on top of a building blowing out smoke. I mean, it's not fire,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
fire.
fire, legit fire. So imagine
In the
it
summer.
being like 97 degrees
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
freaking
Yeah.
like 100% humidity like weather in Florida. Now, as you're walking, this dragon every like 10 minutes blowing out fire and adding on to the heat. Oh, it's
Dude,
insane.
it's funny because like in like California Adventure and Disneyland, they don't have any of that like the spray fans,
Mhm.
right? That they
Mm.
put in the lines. They don't have any of
Mhm.
that shit because we don't really need it. But in Florida, bro, like if you don't have water spraying at you like all the time, you're dead. Like you're just gonna die. Dude, that place it's all concrete.
Mhm.
So like if it's 100 degrees, it's probably like 120 degrees when you're standing there. Like it's freaking hot, dude.
It is hot. It's like painfully hot.
Oh, it's
But anyway, so yeah, that's Chewbacca, I guess, right? You know,
Jacksonville
Steven and Thor.
Chewbacca.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
Chewbacca
That's what
coming
CC said.
out. Walmart. He's
That's Duval County Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
holy shit.
Holy shoot! He's like,
Tampa Bay.
ah.
Tampa Bay Chewy right there.
It's like- need some
Clearwater Chewy.
hairspray, man.
Oh my! All right. Well, you know what? Guess what, guys? I'm not getting it. I'm not getting that print because now, if I were to get that print, that's all I'm going to think about.
I'd be thinking about Fort Lauderdale.
For,
Be like, damn, this guy about to go on a cruise. The middle
Yeah.
of July.
but Han Solo looks good.
His Han Solo looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is tough. I feel like a lot of people get Harrison Ford's likeness is kind of hard to get.
Mhm.
Yeah. it
Actually,
is.
So-
I really like that artist too. I like Abs.
Mhm.
Like he does some killer stuff. But
Good job.
Yeah, he does. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty.
brass tacks right here.
Oh boy, here we go.
Mm.
Thor, as you say, there is no escape,
This is crazy.
dude.
This came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it, and they teased it like sometime early this year, where they were talking about the Black Label, and Thor, like with the first Black Label was Michael Jackson,
Mhm.
right? And what'd you think about that statue?
It was nice. I mean,
It was good.
Yeah, it was the likeness. Everything was spot on.
So I'm like, man,
They
so
usually do a great job. I always like their Godfather statue.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Their likeness is the likeness on with Blitzway is so good, dude. It's
Yeah.
so freaking good.
Yeah.
Is this the one with the moving eyes
Yeah.
that they're working on?
I like
Okay.
that
Yeah,
magnetic eye thing or whatever.
Yeah. So we'll start off with Thor. Dude, what's your thoughts on this, man? And I know we talked about this when we first got into like doing podcasts and stuff like that, like in your channel, and like what if like there was some they did this in statue form, and now we're kind of getting it now. Yeah, man, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I just think it's thinking about what is going to open the door for some other stuff. If they're doing this, then the floodgates might open.
Mhm.
Because remember we always said Prime One or
Yes.
Remember
We talked about that's what I'm saying. You said, I think you said you would be in if Prime One were to do like Star Wars pieces like this.
Yeah,
But how though? How are
it
they
is.
like how do they get the license for this? That's what I want to know. Like what?
Yeah.
I
does this
think
work
it might
out?
be 1/3. It has to
It's
be.
got to
1/3?
be. It's got to be.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be 1/3.
No, I don't think it's one. Not for two figures. You think so?
That'd be big,
I don't
man.
know.
That's big, man. That's huge.
Everyone's saying that this is supposed to be a quarter scale for that for whatever
Yeah.
what do they call it
But
the like
how though? But
supreme
see, here's the thing.
whatever.
So how when
Doesn't Sideshow distribute this stuff?
no, they don't.
They don't do Blitzway?
No, they don't sell it on their. Nope, they don't sell it on their website.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe Sideshow's letting them like, but I don't get it. This is what I don't understand about licensing. Like, how's this working
So-
out?
So the Asian market only maybe because everyone and their
It's
mother.
quarter.
Yeah, it's a quarter. So here's the thing too: is that Iron Studios has the global license for quarter scale, right?
Hmm.
Because you're like, no one's ever asking, like, wait a minute, how come they're selling quarter
Right.
scale statues?
Right.
But supposedly they have the worldwide license for quarter scale. Sideshow has the northeastern, not north, the North America
Right.
license for Star Wars, the quarter
Yeah.
scales, Star Wars. So Blitzway, where do they come in the mix?
Well, and Asia's in the world. So like,
Yeah. But like,
if you have the
is it
worldwide
ju-
license, like how does that work? Like you're right.
Yeah.
It could be the Asian market. It's very possible. I just don't understand. That's one thing I'm not sure about with this is how is the licensing working? Not that it matters. If they can sell it, they can sell it. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's a question I have is how this.
So
how's
this
working?
this is Blitzway Korea.
Okay.
Man, we got an actual ticking clock.
Yeah, dude. They know what they got.
That's crazy.
They know what they got.
They're gonna have the seconds up pretty soon.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
I'm-
it's only one of them is a black label, right?
Yeah. So
What's
What
the
a-
difference, or what does that mean?
One got like rooted hair, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
actual
Black-
hair.
Black label's like a little bit like a step above, I guess. I don't know if they do anything else other than rooted hair, but
Okay.
yeah, it has to be.
I think
so
the
this
Michael
is-
Jackson had like one was sculpted hair and the other one had rooted hair, wasn't it? I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
you'd think it would be though. You think there'd be more than that because I think doesn't it go from like $800 or $900 to like $1,500?
Yeah, it was more, but I just remember the hair was different. Like, but I think it was more stuff on there too.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull up Blitzway, the black label stuff, because I'm like, and I said this before in the podcast too, is that like I said if this is really true, as when they were speculating that it was going to be
Right.
Anakin, I'm like, if they do this, oh my gosh, of course my freaking internet is like acting really slow. If they do this, like, and do it for like a Anakin or any Star Wars figures, dude, this changes the game now, right? Like that's why I'm like, dude, I'm done with Hot Toys, right? Because the only reason why I'm getting Hot Toys is for the likenesses, right?
Sure.
So if you, it's only Blitzway. Is it?
But
Blitzway
they should look. Statue companies should be able to, in my opinion, do what Hot Toys does with their likeness. It's a bigger scale, so you have more. You have more to work with, right? You should be able to put more detail into that scale. I would think. So like, I don't know why it's taken him this long anyway. I mean, freaking, if Hot Toys can do it, Blitzway's been doing good likenesses for a long time.
Yeah.
Prime One
Look-
does a pretty damn good job. I'm pumped, dude.
I'm pumped. And yeah, Steven, what'd you think about this, man? What's your thoughts? And
So
Yeah.
it looks sweet. I'd say to me the Obi-Wan looks a little better than Anakin,
Mhm.
but I think they both look sweet. I'm looking forward to see the base. I think they're gonna have like the
They put
what,
up a
what do you
video.
call it? Those little floating
Yeah,
like things over
I'm
the
putting
lava.
Let me
That's
put it up.
probably what it's gonna be. That's what it
It'll be
looks like.
pretty cool. I think
Yeah.
maybe they'll get some like lava like uplighting or something would be sweet. I don't know if they'll do it, but that'd be pretty cool.
See,
Yeah.
in my opinion, there's only one that I would want, and that would be Anakin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The black label Anakin is the one I'm looking at that I would want. I think they both look great. I just don't think I would want to. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to put out the money for both of them. And I think at the same time, the Obi-Wan looks good, but he doesn't look. I don't know. I don't know if he looks that that great.
Well, you
I
got
don't know.
one already, and then they got Sideshow coming out with
Right.
the new Mythos too. So it's kind of a little redundant. I think episode 3 Anakin's kind of overdue, like a good one.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
lights up
and
too,
it's-
dude. Like look at the base,
That's big.
freaking
That's
a.
sweet.
That's the. Is that the droid? No, that's just the base of like where they were fighting at, right?
It's just a
Yeah.
good base. It's like it's very simple. It's not
Mhm.
overdone. It's not. He's not standing on a freaking city of some kind. You know, like even though I do like the Iron
Yeah.
Studios one, I like it
Yeah.
when they don't overdo the base and they make them very simple.
Did you like the PCS mall map?
I liked it in person. I saw it in person, and I didn't like it when I was seeing it in pictures. But when I saw it at Comic Con, it's actually very nice. And the, and
PJ,
the
you picked that one up, right?
The statue
Yeah.
itself looks really good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to pick it up? No. I'm just dumb.
But that's also 1/3. That's also big. It's a big.
Yeah.
see.
Ask me where I'm gonna put it. Nah, I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
Something's got to go.
Thor,
Yeah.
you just do quarter scale, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
See,
I can't-
Thor, I need to model myself like Thor. Thor has
I
so
know.
much patience and restraint and just
Yep.
a lot of willpower. I don't know. I give him a lot of credit because here I am, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I want it. I got what? Yep, sold, done. Oh, I'm never collecting that, guys. Oh, here I am collecting it again. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
CC's
but look-
saying that someone in the Rogan 1-6 group was saying that the Michael Jackson was 600 for the regular and like 1500 Black Label. But I don't know, is like the rooted hair the only thing that bumps that price up? I mean,
I'm not sure. I can't
that's
remember
a-
what it was.
That's a lot of
I don't know
money
about
for
more
some
double for
freaking
some
hair,
some
dude.
hair.
yeah.
Is the lightsaber purple or is that just their video?
It's just their. I think it's just
gotta
their
be the
video.
video, dude. It's gotta be.
Yeah,
That's
it's just the
strange.
lighting. Or maybe maybe it's not strong
Could be
enough.
the prototype and then just
Yeah.
Okay.
But hey, it lights up.
But
you
see,
know,
that's what
so-
makes me
That's
think,
cool.
Steven. That's what makes me think that, like, what you're seeing with the blue light below, that's probably not blue.
It probably
the
isn't.
lightsaber is purple and it's supposed to be red, let's say, and that you're seeing a blue light below that. It could be that the light below that it's actually white light, and you're just not seeing it correctly or something in the video.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's why I'm waiting to see actual pictures of this thing.
It's because to me it looks like everything's shifting kind of magenta.
Mm.
So I'm wondering if it's like a little bit more green. You know what I mean?
It's just interesting because, like,
But
yeah, they can.
when they do a close up of the hilt, you can see it's blue. Like,
Yeah.
when
it's probably just the camera, the lighting.
yeah, when they get close, you like right by the
Yeah.
hilt, you can see it's like a
Yeah.
I mean,
so
there's no way they're gonna ship it purple.
No.
yeah,
no, they won't.
It's got to be just a video.
Like if you keep playing, you'll see. It'll
So here's the thing too, is that like, seeing the hilt on the side of his belt makes me think that there's multiple ways to pose this.
Yeah,
Like, I
look.
mean,
Yeah,
He's
right
doing-
here.
choked out
Yeah.
Padme. That's what that is.
he's choking out Padme.
See, look, see right there. See,
Okay, there we go.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
the
it's a little
tip
better.
looked purple in the other
That
shot.
happens
weird. Yeah,
sometimes, Steven. That happens.
Ah,
I set y'all up for that one. I had a
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
just
like
the
that
purple,
base,
it's just the
though.
lighting.
I like
The
the
base
base.
is sweet.
Very, very simple. I like
You
it.
think Obi-Wan's gonna have another platform, or you think they're gonna give him the
Oh, yeah.
the Mustafar
Probably.
like
Dude,
Oh, like
Sand.
the way
I doubt it.
they set this up, they knew they were going to sell this as a pair.
It's gonna match.
They have to match it. They have to.
but he's on there, isn't he? At the end, he's still on there. That's before he jumps. So I guess that's why they could do either.
Yeah.
it looks like that part when they're staring at each other, and Obi-Wan goes, "I have failed you, Anakin. I have." That's what.
Oh
it
yeah,
kinda
on
looks
the
like
on
me.
the actual like.
You will not take
yeah.
her away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
he's gonna be on like a like a dirt mound or whatever, and they're gonna have a little bit of lava, or if they're gonna have him on the.
Oh. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I hear you. I think that's true too. Where he just gets out of that ship and he's walking.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Oh, come
Are
on,
you
guys.
so, PJ, you think
Sold.
you grab both of them? Both of them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, both for
It's
sure.
my favorite, one of my favorite movies and my favorite scenes. Like I have to get it. It's what the, you know what I'm doing, Matt? To help me like fund this
Tell me.
is I'm selling my Dark Side Anakin. Done,
Yeah.
sold. I
No,
don't need it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
And you know what? Like I was holding on to that figure because I love like
Yeah.
that figure is.
Yeah.
But
it's
like
good.
I'm like, why do I need 2 different scales of
Nope.
this?
Nope.
No. This is the to me, this is the better version. It's a bigger version. It's a light up saber.
Yeah. I'm
Like I don't have to worry about posing it and making it look good. I don't have to spend hours trying to make it look perfect.
PG, are we
Like-
seeing more from them? Are we seeing more from this week? Aren't they coming out?
Well, Friday. Well, I think Friday or Thursday. No, today's Thursday. No, tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, so
Friday?
probably Friday morning we'll get the
Yeah.
full reveal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And pre-orders
That's
probably will go up probably that same day.
Really? That same day?
Oh yeah, it looks like they're ready, dude. This has been like in the works since like last year, end of last year.
You think you think that black label is just gonna go like lightning?
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
like-
I don't know about lightning. I don't know how many they made, but I wouldn't risk it. If you're like on the fence, just freaking pick it up, man.
Yeah.
They really don't
Like-
give you time to think about it. If they're doing pre-order and full reveal the same day,
Yeah. So here's the thing too: is that what my question is that what is the distribution rights with this?
Right.
Is it only Korea? Because then now we
Yeah.
have to find
You have to find
spec
alternative.
fiction,
right.
or
Mm.
whatever the case is,
Could be the case.
to secure your pre-order. So I'm hoping that there's some sort of loophole. So, I mean, hey, we have spec fiction or in some of the other retailers here.
Yeah, but they don't. Some of those don't pick up that many. They don't sell that
Pieces.
many pieces, right? So you're even. It's even harder, right, to get what you want.
Yeah. So it's just you got to look around and see. Well, I'm hoping there's some sort of loophole that they found out, like to kind of distribute this.
Right.
Because again, if this is really quarter scale, it has to be. It's sounding like it is.
Mhm.
Just because the black label Michael Jackson was quarter scale, right? Thor.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm sure they're following that same line.
if it was 1/3, that'd be ridiculous. I don't know if most people would want to go for something that big.
I mean, I wouldn't want it that big. Wait.
You'd still do it though, wouldn't you?
As Thor was pause. No. Yeah, but the thing too is that like I don't know, like if it looks good, I'll pick it up. But
Yeah. But you need both of them, I feel like, though.
no, you have to. You have to. It's your destiny. Come on,
I'm
Thor.
not-
Come on. I need some quotes here, man. Help me out here. Oh man.
Honestly, at this point, right now I'm just thinking about getting the black label. Anakin.
Okay. Yeah.
Anakin.
My focus
fair
right now,
too, though.
my focus getting a black label. That
Yeah.
is just like my absolute
sure,
100%
sure.
focus. Then I could just sit back and relax and say, all right, well, if Obi-Wan comes up, it's gonna be a standard version.
I do, PJ, want to see like how good both versions look, because like if you're seriously telling me it's gonna go like $600 or $700 or $800 up to $1,500 for just rooted hair, I want to know how good is that freaking hair? Like how good is that shit?
Yeah.
Because it better be effing really
It's
good,
good,
for
dude.
$600 or $700.
Did you see him the Michael Jackson one? That is like, to me, I feel like that's harder
But
to
was
pull
that
off.
it? Was that just that hair? Was that the difference? Is that all?
Right? Thor? I mean,
I can't remember what else. Like you would have to sit in and read all this stuff, but
Yeah.
I can't
Was-
remember what else it was. Maybe he got a few more switch outs or something. It had to be
Silicone?
something else beside the hair. It had to
I
be.
think so.
Yeah.
is it silicone, Thor? Was it silicone?
It could have been. It might have been silicone. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And the other one was polystone, maybe.
Comes with a couple kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Close them over the balcony and everything.
oh
That's
my
pretty bad.
gosh, that's horrible. Yeah, no, I think that's what I'm trying to figure out. If it's just the hair, that's a lot of money for hair. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. And if the hair looks good on the other one, if it does really look good,
Well, scroll
then you
back
might
up.
be able to
It
save money.
said something like go down a little bit. Pause. Right. Okay. It said when it introduced in the bliss way. Black Label, high end King of Pop, head and body, Michael Jackson. I'm like, no, let me say.
No,
It
it
says the
doesn't
costume
really say.
details are further enhanced with 18 karat gold plating. Is that true?
Huh.
What?
Oh
What?
shoot!
Wow.
They're real?
Yeah, 18 karat gold plating.
For
It's
the,
not
for
real gold, but it's gold
Just
plated.
plated, yeah, plated.
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. It looks good. I
I
mean,
mean, it look like Mike. I mean, you
it
know.
looked like
Oh
Mike.
yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
good.
The
It's
hair
real
looks
good.
like Mike.
Look
I
like Mike.
mean,
Real
it's
good.
pretty like the hair. Like, see, if you look at that hair, it's pretty more involved than the Anakin hair, I would say, right?
Well,
Or it's
it
just as
doesn't look
close.
like doll hair. It looks good, you know.
It looks
It
good, man.
looks sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Frizzy.
Far from Death Star saying that the Queen Studios quarter Joker was double for just rooted hair compared to the standard version. So yeah, I mean it's very
Oh
possible.
shoot!
All I'm saying is that you do need to. I'd like to see pictures of. Obviously, we're going to see both, right? And I'd like to
Mhm.
compare both because if the non-rooted hair version looks good, you're saving yourself a good amount of money, dude. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I hear you though. It's hard to not go for that better quality, like that better likeness with the real
Mhm.
hair. But still, man, I don't know.
Mm.
You could almost buy. You could almost buy
You're
both
like,
of
I'm
those
doing it.
statues for the price of that one Black Label, dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. But my FOMO, it's kicking in hard, man.
know, I
It's
know,
it's
I
like
know.
really I'm like shaking. Dude, like you said, crack selling to a crack addict, man. Like
Matt, you need
Yeah, oh,
that
yeah.
shirt for
I know.
Rogue 16. Put it on the store.
I know.
yeah, I mean it says rooted
It's so
hair,
crack-
resin, head
crack
and
addict.
body. So it is resin. I guess it's just rooted hair.
Well, CC's saying that maybe the Black Label has actual leather, not pleather. Like
Something.
there could be something else that we're missing that
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be like some sort of like nice packaging, and it's gonna
Sure,
make it look
sure.
very luxurious. It's gonna feel like you're opening up a real Black Label, like Johnny Walker, I don't know, bottle.
Yeah.
But no, but see, here's the thing too: is that now it opens up like a huge door for Star Wars characters now. So what could they make now?
I
If
don't
they
know, but
have
if I-
a license to
If I was
maybe
Iron
Asia,
Studios, I'd be shitting myself right now. I'd be like, son of a bitch.
yeah. I mean, how many people that pre-ordered that
Oh.
Anakin are probably like, why would I need this?
Exactly.
Yeah, and it has to be Asia. It has to be.
Yeah, which is going to make it harder to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
I
gonna-
think you can probably go spec. They probably got it.
yeah, they probably got it.
They do, but they have
So-
less, right? I mean, it's not like you're going to sideshow.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Spec will. I mean, they could probably realize there's a high demand for it. And probably order a lot.
yeah,
but
order more.
Yeah,
What's the edition size on these guys? Or
there's nothing.
no word yet.
No word yet.
No word yet.
So
But-
it's gonna go live, no edition size, and everybody's just gonna claw for them
Yeah.
on the day it's
Probably.
announced.
Well,
That's not size, but they don't tell you the edition size till later
No.
on, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you though. So with the Black Label and Blitzwig getting the Star Wars license, what would you want them to make? Right, like Thor. What character would you like? Oh my gosh, if they made this, I'm on it. Like Black Label or non-Black Label. What character?
I mean, I don't know, man. It had to be somebody Sith. They'd probably do a hurting on a Sidious.
Yeah, if they make a Sidious.
Yeah, they probably do
That'd
it.
be sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
How about you, Matt? Where
Um,
you're like, absolutely yes. I'm not on the fence.
Oh.
I'm getting the Black Label of this.
Luke. Like
Luke,
if they made
Oh, like a real good likeness.
if they made an amazing I mean, you got to make it look like he got hit by a car, right? Like that's the hard part. Which everyone misses that weird likeness of him. But like, if they made the Luke, version of him in his flight suit in his
The Empire or
yeah, I really like that version of him. I'm guessing they would probably make something in his Jedi outfit though is usually where people end up making
The Return of Jedi.
yeah,
outfit?
like the black
Yeah,
with the white,
the black. Yeah, that's more has a
It's
selling
cool.
point.
It's cool, but man, if they made something with his flight suit, that would be so sick, dude.
Oh, dude.
I freaking like. I love the XM one. I freaking love it. It's one of my. It's probably my favorite piece. That's surprisingly, if I ran out of here with something,
That'd be the
Fury
one.
Empire, it would probably be the XM Luke.
That's a heavy
Love.
ass piece.
It is. It is.
That's a
I
heavy
freaking love that statue.
ass.
I freaking love that statue.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. Like, I still wouldn't mind getting another version of that. Like, I know Sideshow's making something with him
That
and
X-wing Luke, right?
X-wing Luke. With,
Yeah.
It's right over his head. You see it?
right, we're climbing up.
Yeah.
It's which is cool. I'm excited to see like actual shots of that for reals. But man, yeah, if they go hard with this, they keep going like this, but the question is if they make like especially the Black Label version, PJ. I mean, it seems like they made Michael Jackson. They're making him. They're probably going to make something completely different for the next one, right?
Yeah, they probably will. But now, like, it's like if they see the popularity and this will sell,
Yeah.
they're probably like, hey, let's just do another Star Wars one.
I'm surprised they started with this.
I'm surprised
Like,
too.
I'm really
Like
surprised they
Anakin
started with
out
this.
of everything.
Yeah.
What would you have expected? Like a Vader or
Luke.
Maul or something?
Usually,
or-
Luke,
I would
Vader.
expect something from the original trilogy.
right. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm shocked they started with this.
Mhm.
Now, they know people like this shit though, man. Like,
No, I
this
mean,
is-
I get it. Yeah, I mean, ain't no doubt about that. But usually,
yeah. I
they
hear you.
start with, yeah.
Yeah, imagine that's actually like not sculpted. It's like
What
actually
if
like a
think
glove.
about this though? Think about this. What if they can only do prequel shit? Or like what if they can
Oh,
only
I
do
see.
something from a certain, you know what I'm talking about? Like what if they can't
Timeline.
touch what if they can't touch the original trilogy?
Maybe.
Maybe
I could be wrong. I don't know if that's even
That
in
thing?
the realm of like how
Well, see,
licensing
Iron
works, but like
Iron Studios got Anakin too, so that's why
Yep.
I'm like so confused.
You know what? That made me think because if that's the case, then and it sucks because I just got a Doku. I would want him to do a Doku.
dude, can you imagine? That
Yeah.
would be sick.
Dude,
dude.
imagine rooted hair Dooku,
Yeah.
like
With the
Doku.
beard and everything.
Yeah,
That'd be
Oh, forget
they'd
it.
kill
bro.
they'd kill a Yoda too.
yeah, they would.
Oh, a Yoda?
Dude, they do
Wow.
some
How about you, Steven? What character?
From original trilogy or
Or it doesn't
just,
matter. Your character of your choice that you're like, man.
I think
Black
if
Label
they
is a must for this.
if they did the only thing is I would agree with Matt. I think an Empire Luke would look cool, but I'd want the training Luke with a little Yoda or something with some like hair coming out, and that'd be sweet. And then for prequels, maybe maybe a Dooku. I think that'd be cool.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it would be sick.
Dooku would be sick. All right. So, I mean, obviously, I'm getting what I want with Anakin,
Yeah.
but if I were.
You already won.
Yeah, I already won. But if I were to do another Black Label, Han Solo, man. Give me
Yeah,
a
Han Solo would be sick. That'd be
fucking
really sick.
Han
They'd have to
Solo.
sell him and Chewie together.
Oh, a Chewbacca?
Yeah,
That'd be nuts.
Forget it.
Be nuts.
Forget it, bro.
Talk about expensive rooted hair though. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Maybe like 3 G's
Crazy.
Oh,
with
Yeah,
their
how about-
pricing. Yeah,
yeah. People in the chat, like, what? If like, yeah.
Yaddle.
What would you guys
Yaddle,
pick?
hell
Well,
yeah.
Far
Yaddle.
from that star says Yaddle. This
That's
is
hilarious.
size of 10.
That
But
Yaddle
man,
saddle.
it's
I honestly,
Padme. Anthony says,
Padme would be, dude. Honestly,
That'd be cool.
Wow,
Padme
would be sick.
Padme in that
Leia.
in that first
Yeah,
that crazy
yeah.
red like
That'd be
like the
outstanding.
white
Oh, yeah.
face like that
Makeup
would
and
be
everything.
nuts, dude. No one's
Yeah.
done that shit. That would be crazy.
Yeah. See, this is why I'm like so excited about this because now, and shame for Sideshow for not like kind of like exploring this route, like being able like, hey, let's do like rooted hair or
Right.
things that, and
They're
then
gonna have to, dude. They're gonna
a company like Blitzway that comes up is like, hey guys, we're restricted, but guess what? We got the Star Wars license. Let's go. And they're like rooted hair. Look at the light up base and light up saber. Like they're killing it, and you're like, man, Sideshow has the freaking license, and
Yeah.
it's taking someone else to
I know.
kind of like,
I know, but
like,
it's good that this kind of stuff will go crazy and people and they'll see that maybe they should maybe they'll dip their toe into this eventually because it's a smart way to get to get us, addicts to spend way more money on something that,
Yeah.
just by putting freaking actual like hair on something. It's
Mhm.
crazy,
Yeah.
increases the likeness, increases, it's cool, man.
It's
PJ,
cool.
are you surprised that it wasn't like, can you imagine if they did like, they came out with like this and it was like a Trade Federation character or something like that?
Like
What?
Newt Gunray.
Yeah, what the hell?
Duke.
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
can you imagine? I'm just.
Now
Well,
there are two of them.
That'd be amazing, dude.
Thor, you did that so.
Yeah, he did so
That
well.
was pretty good.
Wipe
Yeah.
out Viceroy Gunray.
No, but imagine, dude, imagine if they could do anything. Imagine getting like a freaking what's his face that blows up Leia's planet? What's his name?
Grand Moff.
Grand Moff, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Tarkin.
That would be sick.
Tarkin would be sick. Like there's
That'd
so
be
many
cool.
good characters that they could make that would
Thrawn.
just
Correct. Krennic.
Krennic.
Like,
Krennic would be
Krennic.
good.
Yeah.
There's so
Dude.
many, dude. There's so many good characters. Especially
Yeah.
if they do it like this, if they really go balls to the wall and do like oh my gosh.
Thrawn, they could do like imagine having like a nice shelf of like all like your favorite officers from like
Yeah.
like the Imperial
So
fleet.
cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's like anyone else that they could do. My gosh, it's just like there's so many things that oh my gosh, it's just opened up, right?
Well, you want
Like,
them. You want them to. If they do it this well and it looks like the character, you want them. In my opinion, you kind of want them to stay in the human likeness.
yes, like
Yeah.
human likeness.
because that's hard to do. And if you do it well, do a bunch
Well,
of those kind
keep
of
doing
characters. Like
And
They need
that's
a
one
Han
thing-
Solo then.
That's one thing.
Until it's
A lot of these like these companies were struggling with, Sideshow even, was nailing the likenesses, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
See,
even
if I were them, and did
Kenobi
it,
looks freaking good
Yeah.
too.
if I were them and I did a Han Solo, I would do like Bespin Han Solo. Because we
Yeah.
haven't-
In
we
the
haven't seen a
blue,
lot.
like
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that.
yeah.
They could do Lando. They could do oh my
Lando
god,
was sweet too.
I know it'd be cool.
yeah. I just so many, yeah, so many characters, and like I said, I'm so excited, so pumped. One more day for the announcement.
Yeah,
or
it's gonna be cool.
release. I don't know. Like this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be a bloodbath.
Broom
Holy
boy.
Broom boy. Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, but Sidious. If they do Sidious, imagine like with like just the cloak and like or him on the throne. Oh, by the way, you heard about that, right, Thor? Their PCS is doing 1/3
Yeah.
Emperor on the throne. Oh my god, dude, there's so many. What's going on?
They've got the 1/3 license. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. That one they definitely have. Yeah. So my question is that like all of a sudden, everyone's doing Star Wars and not
Yeah.
the newer ones, just not the Mandos and whatever. They're doing like the older ones,
Yeah.
and people are like super excited about that.
You know
Which
what?
is crazy.
You know what I felt like I've seen lately
Mm-hmm.
is that like especially with this Wonderfest thing, I've looked around like Facebook.
Mhm.
I keep seeing all this stuff coming up on the Wonderfest and all this stuff,
Mhm.
and I feel like 1/6 is like everywhere, dude. Like they're making 1/6 everything, and I don't know if it's like
I'm done with 1/6.
I don't
man.
get it though, man. Like I almost it's almost hard to find a quarter scale, like even a statue of anything, because there's
Mhm.
so many 1/6 things being made, and even companies like Queen Studios, all these they're making all these like is 1/6 just is that where everyone's headed? Like
I guess just because there's more collectors in 1/6,
trying to take it.
take that
hot toys.
market. Yeah, but the thing too is that like,
Crazy.
with some of the stuff like even Queen Studios is doing like and Thor posted up. I'm like, dude, another Batman. Like, how much more Batman?
many
do you need to
Batmans.
make? Like, how many more Ben Affleck Batmans do you
So
need to
many,
make?
so many more.
No, I'm just saying
I know.
that Batman's done. One and
They
done.
will make
like,
so many more. It's just
But I had to do a double take because, like, didn't they had Batman Day, and then I was like, didn't we just have a Batman Day last month? Like, I mean, how many Batman days? You know what I mean, it's like Jesus,
it's crazy.
yeah, it's just like it's like come on, guys. Like that's why like Queen Studios did that video game that bust at the that video game that where the guy's like a monkey, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Wukong, right? Like I thought that was cool. That was
looked
something
crazy.
different. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God, there's something
Dude, that
refreshing.
thing looked crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah,
That
like
thing looked
something
real
Yeah.
crazy.
like something refreshing. Like,
Yeah, it was
give me
nice.
something refreshing because I'm
Well,
like
and-
kind of
And I,
tired of
I
the Batman and all that
I
stuff.
do like the in art is making I'm not into 1/6 anymore, so I kind of was like, man, there's so many 1/6, like 1/6 is everywhere. It's crazy, but it is cool that they're making like, what's his face? Gosh, I just blanked. Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What's the movie?
John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah.
They're making a bunch of John Wick stuff. They're making a bunch of Walking Dead stuff.
Mhm.
Like it is cool that they're kind of going and making other things. Like I like that. So it's not just
Yeah.
like Star Wars or Marvel or
Yeah. And I was gonna say,
Batman.
I know Steven, you collect some Indiana Jones, right?
A little bit, yeah.
You see the J&D Studios one?
No, I haven't. This is my first time seeing it.
Dude, Indiana Jones looks. He looks like a
old.
Holocaust victim. He looks.
Oh my
he looks-
god.
Yo,
He looks
Sean
very
Connery is on point though.
He looks very gaunt, bro. Look at him. He looks amazing.
Bro, that
He looks
looks
pretty good.
insane.
That looks incredible.
That
But-
looks like him.
But
Yeah.
freaking Harrison Ford looks like he needs to eat
Mm.
something.
Yeah.
Like he looks.
I
He's
don't
a
know
little
if
thin, yeah.
He looks like he's got some sort of disease, bro. Like look at him. He looks worried. Does he not?
He's all scared.
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see this in person because I wonder if pictures are just not doing this.
Yeah, I think maybe the pictures are not doing it
It
justice.
just doesn't look right to me. But the other one looks that looks crazy. The Superman
Nice.
stuff looks unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is that a statue?
Yeah, a
Yeah,
statue.
that's dandy.
Dude, that looks
Yeah.
crazy.
That looks like that's insane. Yeah, that's
Gosh,
that's
with
him.
those glass, that's perfect with the glasses. That's so good.
Yeah, but just there's a lot of stuff coming out, and really excited. I don't or, I don't
BJ, are you getting? You're getting this, aren't you?
Thor, don't judge me.
Dude,
Thor
you said-
knows, Thor knows my weakness.
That's amazing.
Thor knows my weakness.
Oh, y'all already know about this one, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stripper
PJ.
poles and
BJ
Yeah.
loves this.
you
shit.
thought your wife was gonna kill you over the edit. Just wait till this comes in.
Ah,
dude, don't even ask. I don't even know why. It was just like an impulse buy. I'm like,
bro.
I'm curious, and I bought it. What? Don't even ask. I know people are going to be like, "You such a PJ. You're probably like the biggest pervert I've ever
Oh,
met in my
man.
Yeah, dude.
life." You might be right, but I just don't know. I was like, "Oh, cool, interesting. Maybe I don't know. Just want to check it out." But yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
It's
I'll
all
leave
right.
it at that.
You see the guy looking at it?
Yeah, that was probably me. That's me. That's me when I was pre-ordering that thing. I'm like, oh, interesting.
We're gonna Photoshop your face on there in the corner. Just put it in the group. Remind me.
Oh man, I'm scared. But no, but see the things is like, yeah, cool. Like this Catwoman looks great.
You got that one on order too?
I was debating. She
Is
looks
this-
good.
This isn't Jazz Inc.
You're doing the 1/3 Mia Khalifa. That's you gonna need a lot of black lights for that one.
Oh, jeez,
That's
Louise.
hilarious. That's funny.
This one,
This isn't Jazz Inc. Right? This is
no,
the
J&D.
okay.
This is the 1/3.
That's
This is
getting the stream
insane.
taken down.
That is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
This joint here is crazy.
That is
This
That's
like,
sweet.
oh yeah, this is insane. Still it holds up to this day, man. That Terminator 2.
Terminator.
Yeah. Okay. Who the heck is going to? That's just ginormous. And
too
I'm
much
sure
to
there's
look at, dude. It's too much to look at. All the Transformer stuff is just like it's too much.
that's true.
You already know Mike has it on order. He's the only one
Yeah,
who's got
probably,
space
yeah.
for all this stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but exciting stuff, guys. Honestly, like Matt and Thor, we've been doing this for a while. I never thought I would see the day that this was happening. Anakin, Obi-Wan, and some of these other things, and other companies getting the Star Wars license and doing different things with it, like especially Iron Studios and PCS, Regal Robot, and yeah, just a good time to be a good, like a Star Wars fan,
Yeah.
or Star Wars collector. It's gonna hurt
True.
my wallet for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, just it's exciting times, and I'm just really, curious to see what's in store for the future. So
No, it's good. It's great that it's happening, because even if you're not going to get these two that are coming out, just that they're making it is a good thing, right? Like we'll see higher quality Star Wars stuff come out is great.
Yeah. And like I said, like that's one thing why I collected Hot Toys, just because of the likenesses was on point. But now I could finally move on and say, I don't need to collect these anymore, right? Because I have, Blitzway to fill that void. And
yeah, I mean, you couldn't get the variety, right? Like that's what's nice about Hot Toys and 1/6 in general, is the variety that you get is unmatched. Like you can't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it can be a downfall, because then you're just like you feel obligated to get everything,
for sure.
And like that's one thing too. Like what I admire about Steven is that like even though it's just like there's like less is more, right? It shows like yeah, you could collect Hot Toys and have like all these things like covering every part of your room.
Yeah,
but it just looks cluttered. But then you have like Real Robot and some of the things spread out and it's displayed nice, and it just feels refreshing.
Yeah.
So
well, you say that I got what is it, Job and Babe are sitting next to each other because I gotta make space for the Gamorrean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
sorry, it's begun.
It's begun, but it's
I know
it's still manageable. It's very manageable.
For
Hot
now.
Toys is a different, like you're literally like, come on, like that's
crack
and never
dealers.
ending. You're
Crack
talking about 600,
selling
crack. 600
Did you-
figures there.
Did you get the Legacy PJ?
Legacy the
edition
Gamorrean?
for the Gamorrean? You did?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Dude, you're like check out the sketch.
Let's see which sketch did you get.
All right, they're all good, but hold on.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a great one.
Dude, it's pretty cool.
That's a nice one. I like
the
water. I love it when they do like watercolor or marker. The sketches aren't my favorite.
They're not. This is the first one that really, like, I think they knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, they did a great job with this. Yeah.
Well, Dave did a really good job. But the maquette's cool too. It's awesome. It's chunky.
Yeah.
But I think you like it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, PJ.
I know everyone's saying no returns for that Harley. No, yeah.
Sticky returns.
Anakin, Obi-Wan, Mia, Mark.
They check each Harley with black light when they come back.
Yeah. They're like, sir, this looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. We can't get this back.
We cannot accept this.
They got the hazmat on for the return department.
Oh my! It's just like plain white when they shine the black light on. It's just
shit.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, we'll end on that note. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Steven for hopping on the show. Hope you had a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. Thank you to Matt and Thor. Again, please check out Matt Rogue 16. Anything coming up soon, Matt?
We're doing I think we're doing another collection tour this weekend. We're gonna record another one. And then which will be fun, yeah. And then I believe we're doing Tony Duckers this weekend, so that'll be fun.
Sorry, say that again.
Tony Ducker, he's
Tony
Hyperdrive.
Ducker. Yeah, Tony. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
this is cool, man.
He's got a great collection. So we're gonna talk about. We're gonna do that, and then I think we've got some more spotlights. We're actually gonna do a product spotlight we're waiting for the Friday announcement for all this stuff, so we can talk about the Iron Studios, or I'm sorry,
the Blitzway,
stuff, and then there's a couple other things we're gonna do. So yeah, I think Jason is going in for some surgery stuff like soon, and he's not like when he comes out, he's not going to be able to like talk as much. Like it's something, it's something going on. So we're trying to front load some things that we can put out while he's kind of away. So we're working on that, but yeah, should be good. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, I'll have to hop back on. I think I just got the Wampa paid off today, so should be coming in a few weeks.
Dude, that
So,
thing is
we'll
gonna
see.
be a beast. Where are you putting that, Steven?
So I would pan the camera over. I got so much
yeah.
gear, XLRs, and everything hanging. But yeah, it's gonna go over the TV. I never shoot this way, but
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna go over there.
And it's that thing's not super heavy, right?
It's about 20 pounds. It's not outrageous,
Not
you
bad.
know.
Yeah.
But there's definitely it's gonna have to go into a stud for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Interesting. I wonder. Oh, PJ.
he dipped. He dipped in his own podcast.
It's still recording though. I don't know how that's possible.
Mm.
Oh, we'll just keep it going.
Only PG.
Look, now we can really grill him for that Harley statue now that he's out.
Holy shit, dude. What a mistake that was. No, that's gonna be fun. Thor, do you have anything coming anytime? Or is it
I just like I said, I just got a fan art Count Dooku.
yeah.
And then I just pre-ordered the guy, not one of the other custom guys. He asked, he put this thing out. He wanted to do a Grand Inquisitor, and nobody really, I was surprised. Nobody really, so it was like 10 of us.
Yeah.
So I don't usually, go crazy over edition size, but he's just making like 12 of them. So I pre-ordered
that's
that.
small.
And so that'll be he's fast, so that might come out like by Christmas time. But yeah, I got Doku. I haven't taken him out. I got to figure out where to put him because I got to move. I got to, because like I was gonna put him in there with Plagueis, but the base is just too big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to figure out where I'm gonna put Doku.
It's always tough with the base.
Yeah.
I think you're about ready to add another row to that Calyx there.
Yeah, like I said, it's one on the bottom. But I need to put one.
Hello.
I need to put one. I need to put one over here.
I don't know what happened, guys.
PJ's
Sorry.
a talking
Yeah, you
Rancor
sound like
now.
a
Well, thank-
robot, dude.
Yeah.
I know. Cell phone now.
Oh,
So I apologize about that. But okay, so Matt, everyone, please check out Matt and Rogue 16 this weekend. I put his link down in the stream. You think come out DCX?
Well, we eventually we're gonna get some more interviews out. And who knows, one day we'll come back on the live show. We come on every now and then, but other than that, that's about it.
Thor, when you do the live shows, when you come back and do like live shows every now and then, do you bring all everyone back in and do it? I mean, I've seen a couple.
Yeah, I mean, we usually bring, Rodney comes on and PJ comes on and Tim. We just come to hang out.
Yeah,
Cool.
It ain't like it used to be, but yeah, we just hang out once in a while, and
dude, your shit got rowdy back in the day. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Watching some ones, man, and they were hilarious. They're still hilarious.
It's crazy, man.
to this day.
That stuff got crazy. I loved it. I love it.
So, all right. Well, please check out DCX Open Mic. They hop on every now and then on Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, please subscribe to their channel. They do also like some one-on-one interviews with a lot of the collectors from the community. So that's a really good segment. So please check them out. DCX on YouTube. All right, guys. Sorry for I don't know what happened to my internet. I know I paid it. So
freaking Walmart. Internet,
I
dude.
swear. But yeah, just thank you to Matt, Thor, and Steven for hopping on and making the show a fun one. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Thank you guys, and may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. Take care, everyone. Peace out.
Cool. There you go.
Get in that show, PJ.